What happened? Where's my screen at?
We were at the bottom in the corner.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Call Me Crazy podcast. Is anybody in the building?
Oh yeah, there's a couple people. I see you. I see you rolling in.
Everybody's in the place to be with Cat, me, the end. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? CliffBeats and Cat here with Call Me Crazy, episode number 5. Only number 5.
Right?
Witnessing history. So what's new, Cat? What's happening in your life? Who are all the men that you've... I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
I'm so out of pocket right now.
Well, okay, so hold on. Let me try and remember. There's a whole bunch. It's take me a minute.
Take your time. No, before we started this podcast, she said there was a question she wanted to ask me. But if you want to wait...
What does that have to do with a
I
whole
don't know.
bunch of men?
Oh, you're talking about you had to count all the men. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying. I don't understand what one has to do with the other.
Belong to the streets. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Okay, am I coming in clear?
You should be. I hear you perfect. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Yeah, I felt my grandmother used to do that to me all the time. But can you hear me? She'd be like, I'm just messing with you, baby. Damn it. I can't tell because you're old, and also it's bullshit.
Oh, your grandma. I thought you meant me. I was like, damn, savage today.
My grandmother used to do that to me all the time. She'd be
I'm
like,
gonna go play Fortnite.
hey, what'd you say, babe? And I'd be like, are you serious? She's like, I'm just messing with you. I'm like, God damn it, I can't tell if you're being real or not.
What's up, everybody? I see you guys all rolling in the different chats. I know that we're live basically everywhere, all over the place, because we want everybody to jump into the Call Me Crazy podcast channel.
Yes, that is the most important thing. If you can do us a huge solid, because eventually we want this to be all on the Call Me Crazy channel. We should be uploading every episode over there, along with clips and things that happen during that. We're not going to be posting them on like my channel or Cat's channel. We want everybody over there. I'm also going to be creating a TikTok for shorts and stuff like that to try to draw more people over there, because we want people to call us in and it to be separate from every other platform. I think that would be very cool and get it away from reactions or other podcasts that Cat has going on, along with myself.
And there is no right or wrong channel at this moment.
Yep.
At this moment, we don't care if you're joining us. Thank you for being here. I don't care if you're on my channel. Hi, everybody. If you're on Cliff's channel, hi, people. Or the Call Me Crazy podcast channel or Twitch.
Wait, why did you call them people? What do you mean, you people?
Those
they're those people. My people are those people. They're the greatest
them people. Yeah. Well, you guys know that I'm involved with all the channels, like every channel under the sun. People tell me that all the time. I'm like, I'm not.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Call me crazy. Cat is really involved in a lot of things behind the scenes, as you guys already know. I am sure you're well aware. Let me give a few shout outs to some people in my chat, if you don't mind. I want to say what up to DJ the Bat Killer. What's up, Malikio? What's up, David? Patrick, Wild Steel, Patrick, Clover. Did I say Patrick twice? Either way, doesn't matter. You get a double Patrick. Pisces Girl, good morning. And, well, from BC, Canada. Hey, shout out to Canada. Appreciate you so much, Pisces Girl. What's up, Michael D. Price? I only have one question. It's business related. What's the best way to contact you? There's a link. If we can get that link sent to...
I'm doing all the things, so... What is it?
Okay. We need a link to so people can call us.
Well, I haven't done that yet.
I'm trying to tell you, get on with it. I see the Call Me Crazy podcast link. I'm going to link this at the top so you guys can go subscribe. You should put subscribe in big ball laters.
Big ball what?
Oh my God. Bald balls. No, bold letters for Call Me Crazy, please.
Fine. Give me 2 seconds. I'm almost there.
Oh, what's up, Papa? Okay, you did it on Twitch as well. I see that. What is with this rewards enabled channel on Apple TV? I keep getting this pop up on my fucking screen on Twitch, and I'm going to lose my mind. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I have to.
What's up, Justin?
I'm doing all the things, so you gotta give me a second. Like
You're good. I'll hold this down. Oh shit, my face looks stuck. Okay, there we go.
Well,
don't say anything.
You know.
Where do I go to pull up the chat so I can? Oh, right here. Still in the same spot. Ida Cliff, how are you, man, from the Philippines? Hey, shout out to the Philippines. How you doing, Joy Car? Joy Car. What's up, Michael Ash? How you doing, my friend? Salute to you. Always showing love to every channel on the damn platform. We see you everywhere you go. I'm watching you diligently.
So I had a question for you that I was going to start off with just because for funsies.
Mm,
Um,
3.5 inches on a good day.
I am not surprised.
Oh, the shots fired.
Just say. Um, okay, so it's a would you rather because I thought it'd be fun to have some sort of a question, and people can decide too.
Okay, yeah. So before we go with the would you rather, Kat has also talked about maybe introducing themes to our podcast as well when we do these. If you guys are interested in that, let us know too. Because I know, like in the beginning, it's going to be weird for people to really like call in, ask questions, get personable. So we also wanted to maybe introduce some themes. So we'll start off with the whatever this would you rather. I say Betty White.
Oh, R.I.P. I was like,
After that,
everything is good in the
no,
universe because Betty White's still here, and
I was
then
gonna
now she's
say,
not, and everything's
oh,
going to shit.
I
So,
thought you were saying before death or after, and I chose after. But go ahead.
no, okay. So what I'm gonna do is while people, by the way, when I post this, you guys are gonna click on it, and I know you're gonna be in the wings. Let us finish. We're gonna finish the question first because you guys can pitch in on it too. So there it is. If you want to jump in with us, all the
Yes.
things. So,
Well, is that?
question:
Oh,
when you're done,
did you also link that to my channel?
just give it a second. It'll be there.
Ah, I see it. Okay.
Am I posting as you?
You are posting as me. I'm gonna replace the Call Me Crazy podcast because I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know, but this subscribe to Call Me Crazy needs to keep on being.
Yeah, I'll keep putting it in. When you're doing this, that's what I do. Because I
All
like
right.
post links and stuff. And see, there's
Awesome.
already someone, which I knew was gonna happen. So
It's all right. I can't even see him on my screen. All I see is countdown, intro, and main screen. So, anyways, go ahead.
they're in the bubbles on the right side.
Oh, it says +2, but I can't see him.
You just scroll your mouse over it and they'll drop down and you can push the expand button and they'll cover up like the chat and then you just so you
It
can
just
see
says
all.
I don't see anybody in here besides us two on mine. But
Yeah,
go
they
ahead.
were here a second ago.
What question do you have for me?
Okay. Would you rather always have to say yes or always have to say no?
Yes.
I'd say no. I knew you were
Um,
gonna say that. I'd
It's
always
always
wanna say
yes.
no. Always no for me.
Um, why would you always say no?
Because if you always have to say yes, then you end up being stuck into situations where you don't have you have to do it. On the flip side, I understand that always saying it. If you don't, then you'll miss out on opportunities and,
You'll miss out on life.
right, unless you go ahead and do the things, but then when people ask you, you say no, you can do it anyway. You just say no.
They made a movie about this called Yes Man. I would suggest you go watch it.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's called Yes Man with Jim Carrey.
Hmm.
And he always says no. And his life, I mean, he basically sleeps on his own couch. He has even trouble masturbating.
Oh,
Yeah, his wife left him. He's going through like a big depression. And he keeps saying no to everything. And then he goes like this spoiler alert from a movie from like 10 years ago. He goes to this intervention that, not like an intervention, but like a, what do you want to call it? Like a, like in Vegas when you go to like a show. What do you want to call those things? Anyways, a speaker, like a TED Talk. And this TED Talk guy spoke about yes man. It's called being a yes man. And anytime someone asks you to go do something, as long as it's within reason, not like, hey, go jump off that
well,
bridge.
I'm saying there's no like rules to it. You have to say yes. That's what I'm saying. It's
Okay,
an
so but then
absolute extreme.
I could reverse it on you and say, well then continue to continue to keep living. No. Okay. That's it. So you can't go to that extreme. You see what I'm saying? You would have to be within the bounds of living a life.
Well, I mean, I wasn't yeah, I get what you're saying. The boundary would be you can't, like, off somebody.
Yeah, I'm just saying like it couldn't be
'Cause I
that
could be
extreme.
like, "Could you die?" And you'd be like, "Yes." you know?
Well,
So,
yeah, but same thing. You could say just if you word it like, "Hey, could you not live?" It could be like, you know, what I'm saying, or could you, yeah, just or
no, exactly. This
how
got
can I?
dark. I didn't mean for it to get dark.
I'm just trying to think how you would word that. Yeah, you'd just be like, "Continue to live." No. Okay. Well, then that's you see what I'm saying? Like that's where you have to draw the level of extremism.
No, I
That's
get it.
but
Where's this?
I see what you're trying to say here, but in my experience, and this is for anybody out there who's in between jobs or trying to figure out situations or be more sociable, I always say if somebody calls you to say, "Hey, go to this party or go out to dinner or go," even if you're like strung out on money, always say yes to an extent because you never know who you might meet and what experiences you might have on that day, for better or worse, but usually for better because when you go out and experience life, you're actually living versus staying inside, not doing much of anything. It's just repetition. And I understand enjoying that and recharging. Trust me, I'm a guy who has to recharge. I'm very introverted, even though you see me on social media and I write music and stuff. I'm very introverted.
Right.
Um, but at the end of the day, all of my all the good things that happened in my life is because I said yes, not no.
See, I agree. I haven't hit that level though. Here's the thing. I feel like if you go through something where you need that recharge and you need to say no to things because you were a yes person, and then you turn around and you're like, no, I need time for me.
You could
It,
just never.
I haven't hit the level where I'm ready to say yes again. Does that make sense? Like I haven't got there yet. You're there already. I haven't got there. Like I say no because it's like a protection maybe
No,
for
no, no.
just in general.
I'm well to now, like I'm talking about like a while ago. I'm talking about like when I started getting like sober. When I started
Yeah.
getting sober, that's when I started saying yes to everything. But now I'm more so of a I say yes or no. There is no automatic yes. But
Right.
I do something in public to try to broaden my social skills is anytime I'm in a public scene, I initiate conversations on purpose to try to help my social skills and help like I like to lighten the room because everywhere I go, say you go to a gas station or you go to a dollar store or whatever, you see everyone's just kind of like robotic and in motion. I kind of crack jokes and try to make somebody smile or laugh. 90% of the time it works, 10% of the time people look at me like I'm fucking crazy.
No, I
But
feel that. I talk to people all the time out in public.
yeah, I think it'll help anybody in that aspect saying yes and talking. But speaking of talking, we
We've got
have
somebody.
Mr. Craft Yacht Man. Is that what his name is? I can't see it fully. They changed the layout here, guys, so forgive me. We're
Yeah,
gonna
they
bring
did. They pulled the okey doke on us.
yeah the Yoki Doke.
The okey doke, yeah.
Don't pull on my Yoki Doke. All right, we're bringing in Mr. Craft. Hold on one second. What's going on, Mr.
Why are we
Craft?
squeezed? Hold
Hello?
on. There we
What's
go.
up? How you doing, my man?
Good?
What's going on with you today?
That was a lot. We have
Well,
to
I
unpack
heard
that
him
real quick.
drinking something, so enjoy whatever it is you're drinking.
Cheers.
Cheers. I hope you make it back into the stream so we could hear what you have to say. But you know, I was just saying, I don't know, man. This life is way too short to be saying no. I mean, of course, if somebody's like, "Hey, come meet me in this dark alleyway and you'll receive some treasure," like obviously that's like a I don't
Okay.
think so, but no, that's an I don't think so, buddy. Like that's where you draw the line. But you have to experience things, you know. Here's a big example. I hate flying. Like I literally hate flying. I can't stand it. I could handle it. It's just that I would prefer to keep my feet on the ground. So when I went to go see Easy Mill, I had to make a decision. I was going to drive out there. First off, that wasn't even my decision. Karen wanted to drive. She was like, "I'd rather road trip, to be honest with you." And I was like, "That's 24 hours, babe." And I was like, "Okay, well, we could do eight, eight." You know, we were doing the math on the drive, and I was like, "We could just do eight, eight, 4 and 4, and whatever." And as it got closer, I was like, "You know what, dude?" I was like, fuck it. Like, let's just hop on a plane. Like, I can't sit here and be in constant fear or worry of hopping on a plane and the worst possibility happening, which freaks me out because I just seen a plane fall out of the sky from Brazil yesterday. I don't know if anybody's seen that. I believe 58 or 62 people passed away. RIP to those that.
That's
But
horrible.
the plane just fell out of the sky and slowly just like tailspin
Like a
down.
cartoon. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be like make light of it, but like a cartoon. That's what I'm picturing. Like literally, we're saying it
It's
just stopped and then
everywhere. No, I didn't see it stop. All you see is like you see the person pans the camera up, and then you can see the plane's high as fuck. You can see it just doing this and coming down. There's no nothing, and it just hit the ground and exploded. And that was my fear. My fear was just all of a sudden mid-flight everything going out because of this weird tech thing that was happening where like airports and things were
yeah.
being shut down. I was like, dude, if somebody shuts all this shit down while I'm mid-air in flight, like, dude, I guess that's it for me. Karen has this mentality of if that's my destiny, that's my destiny. And I'm like, fuck that. I got shit I have to do still. There's a lot of music I have still in my head that I haven't gotten to people. And same thing with social media. There's a lot I haven't accomplished yet. So I was like,
I don't.
Um,
Statistics come from somewhere, and I don't want to be the one that like makes the one off. You know.
I see what you're saying, but we can talk more about that now. We have I am on my phone in the chat. Hold on one second, my man. You look a little bit half naked, so please keep it PG in here. We may have some children. What's going on? I am on my phone.
Okay, he's got a shirt.
Sorry, my friend. I thought you looked naked from the little bubble that I seen. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, brother. What's going on with you?
Nothing. I just had my dinner, get ready to sleep.
What time is it over there?
It's probably 10, 10:20,
10:20 p.m.
10:40.
I would be
Yeah.
asleep by now.
Well, we won't hold on to you too long, my man. What's going on with you? You have any questions for us today?
Nah. Why would I have any questions?
Because that's what this podcast is about. You could ask us anything you like or discuss any topics at hand that you might want to talk about.
Oh, no, I didn't think anything like to ask you.
You just wanted to say hi.
Oh,
Yeah, it was click here to join. I joined.
well, we appreciate you coming by to say hi, my man. I'm glad you dropped by. And are you subscribed to mine or Cat's channel, or do you watch one of us?
Obviously yours.
All the videos?
Yours.
Oh,
I
thank
wa-
you, man. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, my friend. I truly appreciate you.
Okay, you know my name?
I am on the phone though. The camera sucks. This isn't Uday, is it?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Uday, the famous Uday, my man. Hey, if you guys don't know, Uday has probably gotten the most requests in out of anybody on my channel because this man is relentless.
Thank you. So for that, I'm supposed to be happy or sad.
Should be happy.
Happy.
Yeah, you
Yes.
out of anybody who's ever messaged me and asked for song requests, you have gotten the most because I know you've been rocking with me for a while, and you
Mhm.
actually you stay on top of what's pretty relevant before I can get my chance to get a chance to see what's
Yeah.
going on. So
Yeah.
you do a good job, man, and I really appreciate you more than you realize. I mean, so for people who don't know, Uday and I would usually speak every single day, but then my channel started getting a little bit more hectic, and it would get harder for me to see every question or request that he had. And I had to say, hey, man, like it's getting a little bit too crazy for me right now. But I know you want me to do Mockingbird. Don't worry, that one's coming down the pipeline. We just got to finish. I want to. Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm on. I obviously see all your videos and I'm patiently waiting.
Oh, you just have a double on me with an Eminem song. I'm patiently
Yeah.
waiting,
Yes.
to make it through all the
Yes.
hating.
That's a bar in itself, you know.
That is a bar in itself. My man, you day, everyone. Hey, we got to give it up. I need a button so I can go give claps or
Pew, 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 pew.
pew. But no. Hey, yeah, there you go. Hey, but seriously,
Yeah.
I
All
want to
right.
say thank you, man, because you have been a huge pillar to this channel. So I really appreciate you, and I know Kat appreciates you too for all the love that you've shown, my man.
Yep.
It means a lot to me, man. But
Thanks,
yeah,
Cat. Thanks, Cliff.
anytime, man. Please do me a favor. Swing by anytime, and you could always message me. You know that.
Yep. All right.
Go get some sleep, my friend.
Okay. Yep. Bye, guys.
Goodbye, my
Bye.
friend.
How do I cut this now?
Here, I'll take.
We got you,
Okay.
buddy. All right, there we go.
That's awesome.
It took me a second because I know his face, but I've known it from like a picture, one picture that I've seen. And I'm like, hold on a second. And I'm putting two and two together. And I'm like, that's you day. Holy shit.
Time for math. Mathtastic.
Did I fuck up my math?
No.
Oh. I thought
Two
I
and
said
two. I mean, you didn't give an answer, but
something.
I was just
No,
saying, like, super, super hardcore math skills right there.
no, I have to be honest though. Like I get I won't say fanboy, but like I get very stoked when I run into people who've been following me since like the beginning. Cat, like you've been around since damn near the beginning. You jumped in within like a month or two of me even having a channel, if I'm not mistaken, because you were just starting your stuff too.
Mm.
And we kind of hit it off right there on the spot, just chopping it up here and there. And you'd go to bat for me and stuff too. And, look how far we've come now where we actually work together. I'm really close friends. So it's the same thing with a lot of my day ones. I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me since, my war with YouTube began.
Yeah, and when I have 1 billion subscribers and I take over the internet and the real world and I'm running this bitch,
Are
girls.
you Agent Smith? Who are
When
you?
that
You take
happens, then you can be like, "Oh, we were such good friends."
Who are you, Agent Smith? Once I take over the world, you sound like something out of the
I'm like
Matrix.
Pinky in the Brain.
No, that's like something out of the Matrix. I have to become Neo the One and stop you.
That's fine.
Who's
You would
must?
say yes. You're gonna take over the world? Yeah. No, I put the by the way, I put the link in the chat, guys. I know that it's
In my
sometimes
chat.
it depends on the mood, it depends on the day, it depends on what's going on if people are gonna jump in and rock on with us. But we hope you do because I can't breathe.
Are you
No,
okay?
no, I'm good. I was like coughing and then I was trying to talk while coughing, and that just isn't the thing. Um Actually I had a brain fart. So carry on. Feel free.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't carrying on with anything. You were carrying this on your back, but you know what? I'll do what I typically do. My
The
back hurts
whole
from always
world.
carrying this whole channel.
I was gonna say have me carry you or the heels and shields,
If you want to carry
ammo.
me, you couldn't carry me. Cat, your back brick.
I don't know. I'm pretty stocky. Okay. I
Yeah,
got a low center of gravity.
I got a low center of gravity.
It's all my ass.
Oh my god. But no, guys. So this whole thing, just so nobody gets this confused with this podcast, this whole thing's about you. So even like when Kat approached me about themes and stuff, I was like, yeah, that's dope. But at the same time, like, I don't want it to take away from people who have questions, and they could be serious questions, like, hey, I'm dealing with a divorce, or hey, I don't know which pool I want to buy, or hey, I want to smack one of my kids, or hey,
Which is
whatever.
really a thing.
Yeah, I have favorites. I mean, there could be any questions that you have. Obviously, we're not experts, we're not doctors, but we would give you our opinions with our experiences in life. And I think it's important to connect with people. That's why I'm always so connected to the community that you guys say I built, but I think you guys built it. I didn't build it. You guys, I made the videos, but you guys, all netted together and kept this thing going. And helped me grow Patreon, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. I mean, every platform that I'm on, you guys have been rocking with me. So it's all you guys, and we wanted to give you guys something, so you guys can call in. There'll be sad moments, happy moments, mad moments. I'm waiting for Cat to snap off one day. Just takes one asshole, so we're waiting for that. That'll be a fun one to clip
Snap
up.
off in someone's asshole. Let's go.
You're gonna snap off in someone's asshole?
That's what it sounded like you said.
You got the dirtiest mind I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, pretty much.
You do. True. I've never met someone else with a dirty
Dude,
mind.
I grew up in the era of you could always be like, make everything an innuendo. Everything. It's like it's a skill, I think, developed over years and years of practice. And, I now have an opportunity to bring that to the world. You're welcome.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is I have that too. I just know how to turn that filter off. I
turn that filter off all the time. That's why it's coming out of my mouth.
God, dude. All right, episode 5 will be the last episode. So if you have any questions for me, this is it. I will never be live again. Only videos.
Yeah, you guys click on the link and jump in here. You do not have to have your camera on. In fact, I mean, the preference is not, especially if you're like naked.
Oh, hold up. We got Truth in the building.
No,
Truth,
he's not.
No lie. Beats Bar and Delivery. Yeah, he is.
I don't know who that is.
I see him doing this. Rock on, my man. What's up? You have any questions for? Hey, my question is this: are we having another wrap off, a rap Olympics, or what?
A wrap off? Like we're gonna wrap presents, and whoever gets done quicker wins.
Yes, Cat. Christmas is around the corner.
Or open the presents. That's a wrap off.
A rap competition.
I know what you're saying.
We haven't hosted one.
Because I'm busy. Like, okay, so when I get done with this, what am I going to do? I'm going to take it and clip it up into don't even give me that face. Clip it into pieces, and I got to reload that. I hope you freeze like that. I hope you stay that way.
I wasn't breathing.
You just freeze. And you have to say yes. So, but no, I have to do that. And then I need to get my kids' stuff ready for school starting Monday. So I'm going to be AFK for the most of this afternoon until I just can't take it anymore and I jump back on doing something.
Oh, I got you.
But then what I'm saying is the rap competition, I need a beat. I need a good beat, right? That I don't have to necessarily pay for because that's all coming out of my pocket. Just, in case anybody's asking, which nobody did. That's not what I meant. I just meant that when I do the rap competitions, I pay for them, right? So everything that gets done, all the promo, all the time, it comes out of my pocket and my time. So I have to,
Yeah, I think Larry's disqualified. He's too good. Larry should be a signed artist.
Larry's banned.
What the fuck's Larry doing? That man needs to come to my studio. Hey, I'll hook you up with some fucking. I'll hook you up with some agents. Hey, Larry, I'll put you in touch with some people.
Truth is, see, I told you it wasn't him because if it was him, he would jump on. But
I see Beats Bars and Delivery right here. He's on YouTube. I see him. Wait, am I supposed to be looking from the bottom or the top? You're trying to.
Now we're here.
Wait, am I supposed to be looking from the top or the bottom? Right, the bottom. That's a new.
Started from the bottom. Now we here.
2 minutes AFK to put one more pin in the coffin. I don't know what the fuck you just said right there. Velaslav.
He's from my chat.
2 minute AFK just to put one more pin in the coffin. A pin? You mean a nail? Uh-oh. Sniper. Oh! Oh!
I can't.
What's up, Sniper Elite Army?
Yo, what's up, Cliff? How you doing?
We're doing good, my man. How are you?
Yeah. I'm good, Cliff. Just a quick question.
Yeah.
How's my mic sound?
About the same as last time, but it's
It's
okay.
a little better though. I'm not
It's
gonna
a little
lie.
better.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I've done some adjustments in OBS, so it should sound better.
Yeah, for sure. I think last time the reverb was just so loud that it was like rattling, so I couldn't pick up on what you were saying. But go ahead. What's going on with you, my man?
Yeah. All going good, Cliff. I've been very busy on videos.
Did you beat the game? I want to know.
Valhalla. Yeah, did you beat Valhalla?
Oh, yeah, I finished it.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that ending? Don't spoil it for anybody, but how did you feel about it?
It was all right.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't think they'll ever beat the Assassin's. If you ever played Assassin's Creed 2, the ending to that was just so historic. I don't think you could ever match it.
Yeah.
But I
You play
thought,
Assassin's Creed Mirage?
I bought Mirage and then I started playing it, but I did not like the mechanics of the game, and I don't know. I didn't like the setting. I really like the snow. That's why I really gravitated towards Valhalla. I like ancient Greek philosophy and stuff like that. So I was more drawn towards Valhalla, but I have not gotten into Mirage yet. I might see back there. I got my little setup over the winter when I have more time out of the studio. I might be gaming and trying that one back there during the summer or during the winter time. I'll be playing, I think.
I will be streaming that soon.
You're going to be streaming it too?
Yeah, live on YouTube, yeah. So if you want to check it out, feel free.
For sure, man. And like I said, always go to self promo in my Discord and promote your channel anytime. Anybody that's on here, you can go promote yourself in my self promo on my Discord to get as many subscribers as you possibly can.
That really means a lot, Cliff. That really means a lot. Like a lot of people don't understand how much that really means. Like it means a lot to people, especially me. Is a content creator, and I like to get my stuff out there, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, honestly, the way I see it is I'm not going to be alive forever. None of us are. And while I'm here, why not share whatever I can, you know? So it's not going to hurt me in any way. Some people get really weird about mine. I'm not like that. I'm kind of like, I want to see everyone grow and feel better. So it's no problem, honestly. It makes me feel better about myself. So if anything, I'm the one being selfish. But if anytime, anything you need from me, man, I appreciate you.
CliffBeats, you selfish? You're not selfish. CliffBeats.
No. Oh, I'm so selfish. Cat knows
Very
I'm selfish.
selfish.
I'm super selfish.
Like he has his, like, go to the whole post office and everything.
Oh my!
How could you?
Distracted me. No, but so are you jumping into Mirage now, or what's your next thing that you're going to be playing?
I mean, hopefully, well, I've done Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
You don't do what, honestly?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I finished that.
Oh, you beat Mirage as well?
No, not that. I'm beat Mirage out now.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, Mirage is next.
Mirage is next. Until then, do you just do gaming content, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well that's dope, man. Everybody go check out Sniper Elite Army. And like I said, if everyone can join my Discord too, and go self promo your own channels, man. And go here. You know what? Like I say in my videos, if you like and just subscribe or throw like a comment for people's algorithm, it helps everybody out, man. So if you can, just do it. Just everyone go touch one another in a great way by pressing their buttons. Cat, that is so inappropriate. Why did you rub your thumb across the top of the mic like that? That's a move. Yo, she's showing out game right now. Sniper Elite, did you see that?
Yeah.
Hey, she's putting game out there for the women. You always rub your thumb across every once in a while. It might help out.
I can't breathe. Hold on.
Oh man, but Sniper, so before we let you bounce, my man, do you have any questions for myself or Cat today?
Yeah. Couple questions. Now, what do you think of the Death of Slim Shady?
I think it's a top 5 album from Eminem.
Yeah, because I've listened to it, but I've listened to it back to back, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy like the cadence. Like, I really enjoy the delivery. The flow is good. All that.
I see. This is what kind of I love doing reaction videos, right? I love doing bar breakdowns. I mean, I don't break down the bars as much as I used to because people got really mad at me for doing that. Whatever. It's just my preference. And honestly, it's okay. I don't want to sit there and dissect every little syllable. It takes, because here's the thing: when I do that, it takes away from the song so much. Like it kind of, when I do an album review or I do a breakdown to a whole album, it kind of, I won't say ruins it for me, but when you turn something on for the first time and you're by yourself and you're in the dark or in your car and you listen to it, you're able to actually just sit there and enjoy it with your mind being completely free. When I'm doing a reaction or a bar breakdown, I have to pause, commentate, listen to something else, pause, commentate. It gets, it kind of fucks up the initial watch for me, but I love doing the bar breakdowns and the reactions with everybody, but I couldn't appreciate it until I actually went and really, I mean, I appreciated it, but I couldn't fully appreciate it until I listened to it by myself. But I did it one time by myself. And I was like, wow, like this is a top 5 Eminem album. Like
Yeah.
he really went all out on this one and kind of gave us a piece of everything, especially towards the last few songs of the album. He really, like after Temporary, like he really like he made you laugh, he made you get a little squeamish, and then he really pulled on your heartstrings to make, even made my girlfriend cry. You know, I gotta talk to Em about that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I saw that video. I saw that.
Yeah, she didn't. I had people mad at me because they were like, "You didn't warn her." It's like, why would that takes away from the whole reaction. These are, I tell people, these are real raw reactions. If I have tissue ready, or I tell you, "Hey, get ready for it," you don't want to ruin it, like the actual
Yeah, if you have
experience.
lotion and tissue, that's a whole nother vibe.
That we're talking about something serious right now, Kat.
I'm not sorry. I was gonna say I'm sorry, but I'm not at all.
But yeah, I think the album was good. What did you think about the album?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. Now, I just wondered if it is that going to be another one, or is that it?
So I'm hearing that he's got something else coming out towards the end of the year. Now, I don't know how true that is, but if he didn't do that Complex thing where he had that talk with Marshall and Slim, so here's what people are getting confused. People are going like, "Oh, Slim Shady killed Marshall Mathers." It's like, dude, no. Slim Shady killed Eminem, the showman. It was, even if you go watch Houdini, it's Eminem chasing Slim Shady, who came through
Yeah.
that time warp. But people are thinking it's Marshall. He's got 3. You can't kill the actual host to all the parasites, which are his, different personas. So now I think it's, even with the posters with M's hands tied. I think it was called 24 Bonnie and Clyde. If you go back and listen to 97 Bonnie and Clyde, he even says at the end of the song, he goes, "Now let's help Daddy with 2 more things out the trunk." But obviously, in that song, I think he's talking about a guy that Ken might have been seeing. But it's open for interpretation if you really listen to it. He goes, "You don't."
Yeah.
He goes, "You don't want another brother, do you?" Nah. So like, I don't know. I really think we have a Slim Shady project. I think we have like a Slim Shady 2 coming.
Yeah. So, is that going to be a global release or not?
I don't know.
Read the future, sir.
Let me check my crystal ball really quick. No,
Crystal balls,
actually,
what?
crystal ball really quick. No, I'll know. I usually get a heads up for, like, our labels get a heads up like a month or 2 before he drops. So before Eminem dropped his album, I was announcing like, "Hey, Eminem's got an album dropping," and then he went on Jimmy Kimmel like a month later and announced that, "Hey, they do have an album dropping." But I heard it through the grapevines from people that were, quote unquote, working on it or had something to do around them. So I'll know more if I hear anything. But right now he's touring, he's taking care of a lot of stuff, and he's been putting on shows. We'll see what happens, man. But he's got quite a buzz going on.
Yeah. So, what do you think the album's going to be called? Is it going to be called The Death of Slim Shady Part 2, or?
Now, I think it's gonna be. I have no idea what it's gonna be called. I think it's gonna have something to do with bringing Eminem back. They're, because in the Complex interview, he says, "We got to work together, to help M out. Well, Eminem's dead. but also in one of the trailers, they show one of the hands come out of the grave. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think Eminem is still alive, but they're gonna have to find him. I don't know, dude. Eminem's a fucking genius, and I can't predict what that man's going to do. I
You
have
talking
no.
about the Steve Ballmer skit?
I don't remember. Everything's such a blur, dude. I do so many videos. I really don't remember. But all I can say is this: is we're just gonna have to wait and see. And I think it's gonna be either way. Listen, put it this way: if this is the last album, he went out on a high note. If he does something else, that's really cool too for his fans. Either way, I think Eminem really went all out on this last album. I really think he.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sniper, we do have other people waiting in the wings.
No, that's fine. That's fine, Cliff. It's nice hearing from him again.
Oh, nice to hear from you too, man. And I'm so sorry about the hot fish and tamales from last time, but I was hearing things wrong. But
That was epic.
I'm so sorry. That's what I was hearing through my headphones. But we appreciate you. Please drop by anytime. Please drop by anytime.
Cheers, Cliff. And make sure you check out the recent videos. I will be dropping them in the Discord. So
good. Do that.
Yeah, put them in that free promo. We got you, boss.
Take care, Cliff.
Later, bud.
That's CliffBeats.
Peace.
Peace.
Whew, that was heavy. All right. In the wings, we have Wild Steel. Hold on one second. What you laughing at? Say it, you perverted mind.
I have nothing to say. I am struck dumb.
Okay, that was terrible. We're bringing in my man Wild Steel. Hold on a second. Yo, what's up, Wild?
All right, Cliff.
How you doing,
Can you
my
hear
friend?
me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I'm from the UK.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the UK. I got a lot of love across the pond. I
That's right.
appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, did you enjoy the album, the recent album?
From Eminem?
Yeah.
I loved it. You know, revisiting it with my girl really made, because she doesn't really know Eminem like at all, besides like some radio hits and stuff. So watching her reaction is giving me a whole new how do I put this? A new perspective on how it sounds to somebody who's not used to listening to Eminem. Because a lot of us
Right.
grew up listening to his music. You have somebody who tried to avoid it because she was scared. Dude, she grew up around the Mexican cartel. She was more scared of Slim Shady. So that just shows.
I think a lot of people think Eminem's just all like on bad stuff, but he's actually a really decent person.
100%.
Like, you know, he's a decent father, you know, with his daughters, you know, he's a top guy, actually. But I think people get the wrong perception.
Yeah,
of it.
I can tell you this from people that I know that are close with him. I hear nothing but he's one of the most laid back, humble guys. He even kind of plays stupid sometimes just to fuck with you. But he's really cool from what I hear. Really laid back.
Yeah, I think people don't understand that he's playing a character almost in a sense, and it's an art form. You know, it's art. It's poetry, lyricism in art.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
100%.
And people get that totally confused, and they think that he's just aiming bad lyrics at specific people or genders, but it's not that at all, you know. And he's proven that, like, you know, with Elton John, and like he did that duo. So he's
the cock
so
rings.
Yeah, so he's a cock rings, yeah.
So he's not. Yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, so he's not homophobe or anything like that at all.
No, not at all. Yeah. So, like I said, from what I hear, he like you said, it's artistry. He created Slim Shady just because first off, he was white trying to get into hip hop, and they denied him at every door. Every label turned him down. Everybody, and they were like, "This dude's nasty, but he's white. We can't have him. We can't have another Vanilla Ice on our hands." But Dr. Dre didn't even know he was white. He just heard Infinite and was like, "Bring this dude in." And was like, wait a minute, you're white, and then just played a few beats just to test them out, and all of a sudden, Hi,
Do,
my
do you
name
know?
is.
Sorry to cut you off. Do you know if it's true that people said to Dre, "Don't sign this guy, don't sign him," and Dre put all
Yes.
his faith, or Dre put all his faith in Eminem.
Yeah, Dr. Dre even said everybody was saying you're crazy. Don't sign him. Don't
Yeah.
don't sign him. Yeah, they
But from what I was reading, like what I've read on the background, saying you can't sign this guy with blue eyes and blonde hair. You know, you're crazy. And Dre went with his heart and what he felt was right for him at the time. Because I think Dre was looking for a way himself, wasn't it? If I remember rightly, Dre was.
So yeah, Dre was in a little bit of a conundrum. He was in a little bit of a
Yeah.
bad spot with his own career, and he was looking for new artists to work with. And he happened to come across this tape of this dude who's rhyming these really eloquent, crazy, multi-syllabic schemes, and who just his flow was so smooth. If you go listen to Infinite, that's why I love Infinite so much, because that's one of those albums you could put in, you could listen to it from front to back and really just chill out. It was so ahead of its time. Some of the setups and punchlines, you're just like, what? But there was no like, oomph. Like there was nobody smacking you across the face with a bar. That's why he says I sound like AZ and Nas.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, with all that criticism and him getting turned down, he said, all right, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna lash out at everybody. And that's where you got Shady, and Shady got him in the door. And then he did the Marshall Mathers LP where you got to see Eminem, Slim Shady, or Marshall Mathers himself talk just about how, Slim Shady was a success, but not like Marshall Mathers, I think, really fucking just took off because he was speaking the truth about how shitty fame was for him when he just got famous, like not being able to go to the bathroom, fucking radio, people making fun of him because he talks with an accent, hip hop not accepting him because of his color, everything he kind of put out there, and really just let the world have it. And he made other people this is where I always have this argument with people like, oh, Eminem wasn't that influential. I'm like, dude, he made not only white people feel accepted in hip hop, but he made people from India, China, all of Asia, the UK.
yeah.
He made everybody feel like, maybe I stand a chance if this white dude with blonde hair and a Caesar fade could fucking, do all this. I could do it too. And
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Conor McGregor did for the UFC. The UFC was known, but Conor played the heel so well and was so good that it made everybody come in and watch. And now UFC is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Well, the same now, hip hop is the largest music genre there is.
Do you think with rapping though? Do you think can it be learned, or do you think they have to have the right voice tone for it? Because Eminem has got that unique voice.
I think Eminem studied a lot of the greats. And I think he's, if you go listen to Eminem's earlier work, he did not have that delivery. And I think he took a lot of his delivery from Pac. But he's always adjusted. And when you're a student of hip hop to his level, where he has studied every damn song to every artist that he likes, you can you could deliver any bar any way that you want. But I mean, when he was just battling at the hip hop shop, I mean, he was the guy you had to get to for a long time. I mean, he didn't get signed until he was 26, so he was like the best in Detroit for plenty of years, but they wouldn't let him do anything because of his skin color.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you notice? And I think it's White Habits. Is it called the track White Habits?
Habits.
Habits. Yeah. When he says split half an Adavan in a black sedan, is that the lyrics? It goes like that. If you notice on a Slim Shady LP cover, you got half a sedan, black sedan.
On the Slim Shady cover,
I might be reaching. I might be reaching there, but like he says, split half an Adavan and a black sedan, something like that. And there's half a sedan car on the Slim Shady LP cover. And the Slim Shady LP is written in the same colours as a Slim Shady Coupe de Gras album with the colouring of the writing.
Yeah,
Also.
it was, yeah, yeah, you are right. The Slim Shady, it's the same color and everything. Then you got people's feet hanging out of the trunk. All you can do is see the back end of the car. I don't know what kind of a car it is, but yeah, it would be a sedan. Um, and actually, the CD cover was a Vicodin that was actually with this mouth open, and it was eating other pills. It was an evil Vicodin pill. So yeah, he's always that was always Slim Shady's MO was I'm on drugs, basically, and I'm gonna fuck the world.
Yeah, I might be reaching there, but I noticed that Eminem always sort of like he puzzles things together like a story, like a whole story sort of thing. You know what I mean? He sort of like everything's linked. He sort of links everything.
That's not a reach. That's
Yeah.
not a reach at all. I think you're right. Even if you go back and listen to like Unaccommodating, he made references to Houdini. He's made references to Kamikaze before he did Kamikaze. So he always, it's like he studies his own work and then finds a way to intertwine it into his next.
Yeah.
Think about this. Even when he did the Slim Shady LP, that's one alter ego. Then he did the Marshall Mathers LP, which is him. Then he did the Eminem show. Those are his three. And then he did Encore, which is like, this is my final bow out. I'm going to retire now, which he was going to retire because the limelight was like, I didn't want it to be this much. Obviously he almost died, and then he realized when he sobered up that he needs music and he can't stop. And I'm glad that we got a second win from him and he got sober, man.
Do you think that's when he started to fall off a bit, when he started doing all those accents? And because that's why I started not liking some of the stuff he was doing when he was starting doing a lot of the accents. And
I will say this, during Encore, he started to lose me a bit with the goofiness because I was listening to so many other artists that were pushing the culture and that were blowing my mind with some of the bars. And then I have this guy going, and I'm like, hey man, like, why aren't you, where's the I just don't give a fuck? Like, hit me with some of that.
Yeah, like I was listening to the Re-Up, that track, you know, what's it called? You don't know.
Yeah.
And the flow there is, to me, is great on that track, like on M's flow on that track.
His flow used to be so good. Now here's what I want to say though. His flow's always good.
It's still great, you know. But he's a bit different, but it's still.
I'll say this though, with this new album, if you go watch my initial reaction to the intro, you see me almost lose my shit because he's using old flow patterns. Eminem has always said, when I do a new album, I don't ever want it to sound like anything I've ever done before. That's in his own head. So, but he actually did it. He reverted back to Slim Shady's old flow patterns where he would have multi-syllabic schemes that would eventually land with a nice punchline, or what I call like an uppercut, because you wouldn't see it coming. And that's what I missed. He would drag out these multi-syllabic rhyme schemes. Usually they would only last for 4 bars or 6. Or back in the day, he would do it almost like 6 bars and then hit you with a punchline. And he kind of got away from that, where he would just say a clever line or two and then move on to something else. And I was like, where's the guy who can carry that out for 6 bars? And I think we finally got that with this album.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the right place to ask or anything like this, but would you have any advice with like dependency on sort of opioid things like that? Because I'm struggling with the dependency with opiate.
All I can say is
which is hard to say right here on with everyone watching, but.
Dude, I'm an addict too, man. I've been through the ringer with just about every drug you could think about. I'll say this. Opiates are a bitch. They definitely are a bitch if you want to get off of them. But with that being said, the withdrawal isn't fun, but you're going to feel, you'd feel sick. I always say this. I'm no doctor, first off, but I will say this. I tell everybody to wean off as much as you can to get down to the smallest dosage possible. and then just
And
make sure you
jump off. Yeah.
take a week or two off from work or whatever you have going on, and just stay home and get all the food you need or any other distractions. And for the first 3 days, try to just sleep. Let your body sweat it out. It's going to be uncomfortable, but each hour that you count is it leaving your body and the dependency no longer being there. And that's how I've quit. I've never gone to a doctor for anything, even with alcohol, which I probably should have, because that was like my main one. Um, like alcohol was the hardest one to quit. Even with cigarettes, opiates, fucking benzos, alcohol was the worst
Really? Yeah. Alcohol.
for,
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely difficult because as soon as you feel those withdrawals there, you sort of
Panic.
panic and
Yeah.
you carry on, you carry on, and you carry on, and you feel like there's not going to be a way out. You know, it feels like that. It feels like that.
It also depends on like how much is being consumed on a daily basis. Like I said, I tell everybody to get down to as much as you can, even if it's just like say you're taking, I don't know, I'll just make up something, hydrocodone. You're in the UK, you could pretty much get codeine anywhere. So that's tough,
Yeah.
man. You can go walk into a fucking store and basically buy it over the counter. It's insane. Um, I would just say get down to maybe one pill in the morning, one pill at night of the weakest kind you possibly can get. So whatever, 8 or 5, whatever. I don't know the milligrams there in the UK. And I would get down to that, and I'd get down to just taking one in the morning or one at night. And then once you have that going for about a week or two, I would just stop and I would just take a couple.
Jump, yeah, to jump off.
But it's going to take you like a month or so to really
So
kind of.
your body to adjust.
It's gonna take more than a month for everything to. You're not gonna feel the same for quite some time, but I'll tell you this: you do feel a lot more free once you get that monkey off your back.
Yeah, yeah. Because it always feels like you've got that like you said, like a monk on your back, like you're a sort of slave to.
You gotta carry the pill around, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause
let's put it
you're
like this. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, but do you have Instagram?
No, I've got to create an account. I've got to create a new account. I did have it. I just can't log into it. No, I haven't got to create a new account.
If you create a new account, you could just message me anytime, and I could talk to you about like a taper schedule, and I'll even talk to you while you walk through the steps or go through it. And you could even describe it more in detail if you want there, so
Yeah.
you're not just putting yourself out too much on here. I could talk to you personally if you like.
All right. Cheers, Cliff. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, just message me. On Instagram, I think I'm just CliffBeats, so you can find me fairly easy. It's just a purple electrocution thing with my face. You'll be able to find me.
You've already done the hardest thing out there, which is realize, acknowledge, and accept the fact that there's a problem and that
Yeah.
you need help, and to go to the lengths of saying literally like, hey, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need help. Whether no matter how you phrase it, no matter how you know, use the words, no, we all hear you. And he will respond to you. Like, so don't ever doubt it. I would absolutely go create an Instagram account so you can talk to him, because he will.
Definitely. Yeah.
And
Definitely will.
just know that if you're, nobody can give you like official, but if you talk, with people, or you just need someone to say hi to or whatever, you can always jump in the Discord. People are in there, and just be like, hey, how's the day going? And just try to get some positivity in your life. If, or just feel like you're reaching out to people that, are there to support you and, want to be there for you and for each other. So if you ever feel like you need to reach out to people, please do that. But you've done the hardest step, which is to realize that you need help and that
Yeah.
there
It
is an
was.
issue.
It was hard for me to say that on here, but I
How do you
felt
feel now
like
that you have?
it's strange, but with
It's
everyone
okay.
watching, but I felt like I needed to, in a way.
Yeah, because subconsciously that you need to do something to better yourself, and like like you said, that
Yeah,
that
because
monkey.
I know that I feel stuck, you know, with this. So yeah.
Yeah. So and with what Kat said with the Discord and stuff, I would use that, but I'd wait for right now because sometimes that can become overwhelming while you're trying to detox. If you start it, I'm never gonna push you to ever do anything. I'm just saying if you message me, you could talk to me about it, and even if you have bad days about it and you slip up and fuck up, I just don't want you to beat yourself up. You could talk to me about it, dude. Just let me know what's going on, and I'll help walk you through it day by day if you want. I don't care. I do it all the time with people, and I love helping out, man, because I wish when I was detoxing, I had someone to talk to. I really didn't. So
Okay. Cheers, Cliff.
anytime, brother, man. We appreciate you, and hey,
Thank you. Cheers.
shout out for
Thank you both.
thank you, man. We appreciate you, Wild.
Bye bye. Thank you. Cheers,
Hope to hear
Cliff.
from you soon.
I'll message you. Cheers. Thank you.
Message me.
Bye.
Bye.
So happy for him.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. But I'll say opiates are a bitch, but dude, they're not. I'm not trying to say they're not. See, I get in a weird place with this because I don't know, man. There's just certain things that I think are. I'm gonna get crucified if I say what I really think, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Um, Alcohol and benzos are the ones that you really have to be careful with. Like I said, if you study this and go look this up, those are the ones that can kill you if you try to just quit. Never just never just stop something cold turkey. Consult a doctor. Um, you can message me if you have any questions because, like I said, I've had to detox from all this shit before. But opiates, they suck. It's not fun. You feel like you have like a flu. You get like a fucking flu. Uh, but after a few days, the flu goes away, and then you just have like a yearning for it. But after a month, then you're like, "What the fuck was I doing?" After 6 months, you're like, "Oh my god!" Like I don't have to worry about carrying a pill bottle with me. I don't have to. I could live. I don't have to. I don't know. But I'm happy. I'm happy for him that he reached out. But we have other people waiting in the wing. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. We have Muse. I can never pronounce your name fully, so we have Muse in here. Hold on one second, Muse. We got you. What's up, Muse?
Ostensible.
Ostensible? Ostensible, can you hear us? Hello, Mike. Is everyone reaching out from the UK?
I can't hear him.
We can't hear you, Muse, if your mic might be turned off.
I'm giving it a second because I figure that, if he's watching the stream, he might have had us, muted on one side and not the other or whatever. But
Yeah, give him a second. Give him a second.
1,000. Kidding.
Ben T said admitting is hard. I'm proud of you for that strength. It keeps getting better, man. You have a bunch of people in my Discord who have all gone through detox in so many ways where they've been on it, they've relapsed, they've been on it, they've relapsed, they come back, they're clean, and they relapse. It's life, dude. Just don't beat yourself up no matter what. As I said earlier, life is too short to really be fucking hard on yourself or anybody else, man.
What's up with your mic? I see you in the chat.
My
He's in the
mic.
stream.
My mic, dot.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. We have to guess. Okay, so your mic fell off the table.
Your mic. I don't know. It's selected.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Maybe try to pop back in.
Yeah, if you pop out and pop right back in, then we'll put you right back on.
Yeah, let's see. I see his camera is on just fine.
I don't see his camera.
Well, it says camera. I'm just saying. I'm gonna see that.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
We got you. There we go. What's up?
I had the wrong one selected. I thought I had the right one.
Oops.
You're all good, man. What's going on with you? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just wanted to say hi to both of you guys. Appreciate what you guys do.
Howdy.
And,
Just kidding.
I just happened to catch this stream while my daughter was visiting her mom, so I was like, "Oh, entertainment."
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. We love it when people drop by and show love, and we get to hear Cat go howdy.
Howdy. Howdy. How you doing?
How you doing? I don't
How
know.
you doing? No, sorry. I can't.
You guys got chemistry. I'm gonna just walk away.
How
You
you
guys do your
doing?
thing.
I was trying to pull a Joey. It did not work. By the way, shout out to you. I've seen you all over my content.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. I had to pause there. It was a long pause. But no, I really appreciate it because, it seems like you've gone on a dive.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to support people that I think should be supported. So, I, try
Well,
to
your
watch
art's
stuff.
amazing too, by the way. So
Oh, thanks.
yeah, I love your
I
pictures and your art. So
I'm not the biggest fan of my stuff.
No artist.
But I enjoy the process. I do it therapeutically. I haven't done it in a long time. Like basically since my daughter was born. The last mural I did was the year she was conceived. So I've done like 2 canvas paintings since then. And I'm trying to work on digital art as well because that's a little more convenient.
I get
And
that.
then with the digital art, are you finding a way to is it just for like therapeutic reasons, or are you also trying to find a way to sell it and stuff?
It's mainly for therapeutic. I mean, it would be awesome if it was good enough for people to buy it and stuff, but that's not the goal. I mean, but yeah, no. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that.
No, I get that. I was just curious because when I had a full ride scholarship actually from high school to go to the American Academy of Art here in Chicago and the Art Institute as well, and I had to reject all of them because of I had nowhere to live at the time. Um, I wish I kind of, like you said, you haven't done it since you conceived, your daughter was conceived. Um, there's always like this yearning to get back to it, and
Yeah.
when it's in your blood, it's something that is very therapeutic. But kind of wish I would have stuck with it myself, man. But that's cool. I think I might have checked out your work before, but I have a lot of artists reach out to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I've probably posted stuff on Discord on both your guys' Discords, but I don't think I've actually sent anything to you directly at all. So
I might have just clicked your name one day and just like look. I randomly do that sometimes. Like when I see people talking, I'm like, "What's this person about?" And I start people watching.
Nosy. He's nosy.
yeah, I go through phases of being active and not being active. Are you like a peacock?
What is he
Hold
doing?
Yeah, like a peacock. You never know what I'm gonna do. I might just be looking at you. No, man, but we appreciate you showing love to Cass channel and my channel, man. Is there any questions you have for us or anything you wanted to discuss today?
I had a kind of a deeper question, I guess, for Kat as far as parenting goes. Since she's a parent, essentially, this is harder to talk about. But so my daughter's mom has been using really hard stuff ever since she was pregnant with my daughter, and I didn't know about it till later on, and she has been in and out of jail her whole life, and she's 9 now, almost 9.5, and she just started unsupervised visitation for the first time like 6 months ago, and I'm gonna see her parenting coordinator this coming week, and she was also very abusive and stuff, mentally and physically, but she's been really nice lately and very kind, and it seems like it's been the last 2 months. And I know she's gonna want to try to get overnights, and that's really scary for me because I have sole custody and everything, and she's never had unsupervised visitations until we got a parenting coordinator instead of a judge. The judge assigned us a parenting coordinator. So the way she's acting, I feel like if she was anybody else, she would deserve it, you know. But I don't like. I can't trust her. Like every time she's had overnight, she's ended up using again and going back to jail and that kind of stuff. Even when they were supervised. So I don't know what the question is, other than like advice on how to cope with, like, how to figure out. I just don't know what to say to my parents about either.
I know where you're going with this. I can feel it. I can feel it, if that makes any difference.
Yeah.
Trust your gut. Trust your gut.
Yeah. Okay.
From what you've said, if I was from the outside, completely no information aside from what you just said, the behavior is a pattern. It's a long-standing pattern. It's a lifelong pattern. And not only is it a pattern, a self pattern, but it also trickled down into children, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like when it comes to the kids, there's a hard stop and there's just certain things lines they won't cross. And I'm saying they as a general statement. Whoever the person may be, there's certain lines that they won't cross. You know, some people absolutely hands down, like they could be the shittiest person out there, but when it comes to kids, like that's a no-go, right? So when it
Yeah.
trickles over into dealing with children and even their own children, right?
Yep.
You have to trust your gut. You've seen the pattern. You know that it's odd that people, for 2 months you've been nice. And
It's not much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a
And
little more time.
people, here's the problem. So I think Eddie Murphy said it best on like Eddie Murphy Raw back in the day. If anybody's ever seen that comedy special, he talks
Yeah.
about, well, it's not in regards to this. It's in regards to, I think, sex or something. But anyway, he's talking about how, stop it, Cliff. You withhold, right? So my parallel is bad behavior. You're so used to bad behavior that you get used to it. It gets
Yeah.
normal. So when someone breaks out and starts behaving correctly, what normal people would expect, the expectation level at the absolute bare minimum, you're like, oh God, look how great they're being.
That's
Because
true. Yeah.
comparatively, it's miles beyond what you're used to. Just because you're used to them behaving badly does not mean that them behaving not so bad is as good as they need to be in order to obtain certain rights and access, especially to the people that we are here to protect. So I would go
Yeah,
with
for
your
sure.
gut and I would be straightforward and say, look, this is a pattern and I'm not comfortable yet. I'd like to give it some more time. Tell the parenting coordinator, be like, you're just coming into this situation and I understand, appreciate what you're trying to do for our family, but here's where I stand. I would be absolutely straightforward with them. That's my opinion.
I mean, that's facts. Like that's what I should do for sure. Okay, cool. I guess I just needed someone else to tell me that.
No, and that's kind of how it works. I mean,
No,
honestly.
I'm kind of out of the loop here because I do not have any children that I know of, but I did have a while,
Fingers
a
crossed.
while back in my days. Now, is there any way that your partner has become sober and is remaining sober, and can you request a drug test before? And
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
no, I was pretty much, I just couldn't I stumbled on my own words. I was basically saying, like, is there any way you could request like consistent drug tests to prove that, she is, staying on course and living a better life, or your partner's living a better life, so that, you have a little bit more faith and a little bit more trust because you're so used to so much abuse mentally and physically, and it's been a repeated pattern. Is there any way you could ask for that, or is that not a thing?
Well, so yes and no. So I already have that, but I have to pay for it. It's $100 a pop.
Ooh.
For supervised drug tests. They have to be supervised. I got that in there. But
Why are
she
you paying for that?
because
He's a
that's
man, baby.
that's how it goes, I guess. Like no,
Yeah.
I've paid for like a good attorney and she's been pro bono. We've been in or not pro bono. The other person, my daughter's mom has been pro se. But
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
yeah. The attorney is definitely not pro bono.
I was like, wait, pro
believe you.
bono.
I believe you.
But no, like I have a good high conflict attorney and stuff, and every time I ask for, so there was a time, so man, I can't think, but we've been through litigation at least 7 times in the last 9 years.
Wow.
A lot. And we've actually switched judges at least twice when we're not supposed to. The judge is supposed to stay with the kid the whole 18
Yes.
years and stuff.
For
The first judge read
consistency,
right
yeah.
through my daughter's mom. It's like, and it was good. And then after that, it's just me constantly trying to, show evidence, re-show that, hey, words and stories are different than facts, um, and so that's the hard part. And so now there's a new person, which is the parenting coordinator, to try to prevent further litigation. But she was in drug court for a while. Anytime that she's getting drug tests through the state, I get those for free. But anytime she's not, or if I think she needs to take a drug test outside of that, then I have to pay for it. If she fails, then she pays for it. But like, she has to reimburse me. So yeah, I can do that. In fact, the reason why we have a parenting coordinator is because there was a verbal agreement that she was supposed to provide me drug tests from any and all entities that were giving them to her. And I didn't know the halfway house she was living at while she was in drug court did drug tests. And I found out through a video chat with my daughter, her having a video chat with my daughter. She told my daughter that she failed a drug test in the video
She
chat.
told your 9-year-old daughter that she
Yeah.
failed a drug test?
Whoa.
Yeah.
And this is why you tell the parenting coordinator that you're not comfortable with this yet.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
why. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
That
it's
answers my question.
horrible. I have it recorded because in my state we can record everything. I have
I'm
everything
sorry,
recorded.
dude.
It's the hardest thing. And by the way, I just want to say super shout out for you for taking control, getting an attorney, taking care of your daughter, doing what you need to do, because there's too
Yeah.
many people that just are like, well, it's easier not to. Fighting for her on her behalf and asking a question because you care is everything. And so if no one has told you yet, you're amazing. You're a badass father, and I wish there were more like you, mothers and fathers that were behaving this way. And good for you for questioning things, and good for you for paying attention. Record everything, write everything down, because what happens is someone acts good for a little while and everything's fine. Oh, so then they start going down this path, right? So they're like, okay, well, I get more time. Oh, I get it less supervised. Oh, I get overnights now, because supervised and overnights is like that's not a thing. So you can't have
Yeah.
both. And so the problem is, like I said, that line in the sand is the behavior towards a child. It doesn't matter if you're doing this or doing that, if you're sober or you're not. That's no excuse, because there's something here where you just are like, you don't cross that line. And I
Mhm.
understand that can contribute to it, but that's something you really have to remember and factor in. And if she is telling a 8-year-old that she failed a drug test, number one, that should never been in the discussion. Number two, she should never tell her child that. And
Yeah,
number
there's plenty of
three,
things
she
she's told her.
stupid. That's stupid. Like, that's
You turned into an essay. That's stupid.
this is stupido. Okay, like, stop.
That's stupido. Yeah, man. Hey,
Yeah.
I also want to say props to you for sticking up for your daughter, man, and really covering all the bases. And that's huge. And like Kat said, man, we need more people like that. And she's your daughter is lucky to have you, man. And
Absolutely.
yeah, just I think Kat hit the nail on the head when she gave you the advice at first. I think that's the best way to go about it. Trust your gut. You know what to do already. You just wanted a little bit of confirmation, I think, and keep doing what. Obviously, it's working, man. Obviously, it's working, and we're hoping that everything works out. And if she has you continuing to have her back, she's gonna grow to be a wonderful person.
And if you ever need something, you can reach out to me. Hit me up on Instagram, or you're in my Discord. Just hit me up. And if you want to talk about anything else, like that isn't like a public thing, and you want to be like, well, this is how and you can say how you feel too, because I'm not the one. Like, I don't care. So
She
because when it comes to talking about these type of situations, especially when your child's involved and when there was a long history, you get mad, you get petty. And I speak petty very fluently, and I know how to separate that out. So if you ever need someone to talk to who don't shake your head at me. If you ever need somebody, let me know. I got you. Anybody else out there too, let me know.
Yeah, Cat or I, we're always here for you guys. But yeah, man, thank you for sharing that with us, and yeah, keep one of us updated too. We appreciate
Yeah.
you hopping in our lives, and just let us know if you ever need us, man.
Cool. Well, I appreciate it. I'll let someone else get on here. But
Hey, do me a favor too with your artwork when you do kickstart that, dude, share it in my Discord. You could even like share it with me, and I'll do what I can if I find some dope pieces. I have no problem promoting artwork, dude. I love seeing artwork. So if you got stuff you want to push, man, just talk to me. IG me. I'll do what I can to help.
well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got to work on the digital stuff. All I got is Canvas stuff right now, and
I love Canvas.
I love Canvas stuff too. That's why I was like, I love all of it though, to be honest with you. But I love original Canvas. But my go-to is I was like a realism drawer. I did a lot of portraits and stuff like that. That was my specialty. But yeah, I would love to.
He's
I
really
can't do
good,
that
by the
stuff.
way. Just FYI.
Hey, don't doubt your boy either. All right, I was
What are
decent.
you
I lost.
rubbing on?
I felt like rubbing my nipple for a second. Okay, it felt like the right time. I felt amused. No, I'm just kidding. Hey,
Whoa.
Muse, we appreciate you, man, and we wish you the best. Seriously, dude. If you ever need anything from Cat or I, please hit us up, dude.
Cool. Sounds good. Well, see you guys later.
All right,
See
brother.
ya.
Wishing you the best.
Have a good one. Peace out.
Later. That was good.
I
Yeah,
saw
that's
Mike was in here earlier. Sorry, buddy. I know he had to go pick up his kid, so he couldn't. hop on.
Mike. Which Mike?
Mike Murdoch. He's in AR streams a lot. Just how I recognized him. I've seen people been talking. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. My bad, guys. I really wasn't looking because I was trying to
Yeah, no, it's all
be in
good.
the moment.
Yeah, I mean that's a heavy conversation to have, and I'm glad. See, this is why we have two of us, because that's something Kat is more familiar with than I am. I can't give you any tips on that. If anything, I might steer you wrong. I'm just kidding.
Just the
I
tip.
would just. Did you say just the tip?
I did.
What is wrong with you? Okay, don't listen to Kat. She's off for rocker today, guys. I'm usually the one who's inappropriate.
That is not true. Every time anybody's inappropriate, you blame me. Who's oh look, somebody's in the wings. Huzzah.
Let's just say play the tip. Okay, huzzah. We got somebody else. It's Punisher 88. Hold on 1 second. Let me why won't it let me open? There we go. Hold on. What's up, Punisher? And he left. There goes Punisher. Thank you for all the questions. The number
That's
one
what I do
chat
every
of the
time
day.
your face pops up too. I'm like, nope. I'm just
Bullshit. That's a lie. Where's my chat box
kidding.
at? Thank
That
you
was great.
everybody for chilling.
We're being tame too. We're usually meaner.
Yeah, this is like a welcome. Is this the first one we've done since I've been back from Vegas?
We did last weekend, so no.
Did we?
Yes.
All right, well, I don't know.
Because that's where the reverb
yeah.
came from.
Kat, where?
Yes,
is the
any
one-
question up.
Where is the guy who was talking about chopping his wife?
I already have that clipped.
Where is that at? I need that.
It's hiding. Okay, I'll get that out this weekend easy.
We need that ace. That needs to be everywhere.
You gonna come clean my house? Then I'll get you today. You send Molly maid?
No, I'm just gonna quit gaming for life until Vikes to stop gaming as well.
Yeah, I do game with Vikes a lot. Not a lot. We only have done like one time since you and I played before.
Oh, that's how everyone got to level 200.
I was playing on my own because I'm awesome.
See, I don't have enough time in the day, but I have only games by myself.
Well, you know what? I get to do that. I get to have fun.
I
Don't regulate my fun, sir. I said that last time. I'll say it again.
I don't get to have fun.
You don't. Yes, you do.
With what?
Lies and
myself?
shenanigans.
Touching myself. Somebody popped in. Punisher keeps
Somebody
popping
popped
in.
in. He's probably like, nope.
Punisher, can you hear us, my man?
Yes. Sorry, I had to hang up my earpiece. It was getting heavy reverb.
Oh shit! Sorry about that. It's probably
Can you guys
spraying
hear?
my microphone too.
Yeah, we hear you.
We hear you just perfect,
It,
man. How you doing?
it was bad. Good. How you guys doing? Hi, Kat. You guys doing good?
Hello.
Yeah, we're just
So I
having a
had
nice little podcast.
nice. So I had a crazy story for you guys.
Go good.
So 9 years
We like
ago, I
crazy.
went to my uncle's funeral, right? Steve Yano, and I'm sitting there, and the priest is talking about how he was the greatest guy, like at the swap meet, and I'm like, what is he talking about? Did I lose you guys?
No.
No.
Okay, so I'm tripping out, and all of a sudden at the end of the funeral, I see all these guys that are huge, tall guys walking up. Dre, Yella, all these guys are walking up to the funeral, Ice Cube, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I nudged my mom, and she's like, oh yeah, he used to help them, like he built them their first recording studio and all this. I'm like, what? So come to figure out, the aunt gave me this piece. He used to work at the Rhodium, and he met Dre there, and he just believed in him completely. So he did all of his mixtapes, the ones he used to make for Worldwide Wrecking Crew, and I used to buy those tapes. It's crazy. So he actually supported him. He actually introduced Eazy-E to Dre, because this kid that kept coming to buy records, he's all, who is this Worldwide Wreck? And he's asking about it, and he's like, well, tell Dre that Eric told him hi, or what's up, And he came back like 5 times. Finally, like at 2 a.m, he ends up on a 3-way call with all of them, and they hash it out, and that's when they started the the record business. So I'm like,
That's
what
cool.
the hell?
Jeez.
This mom, like, this is something you got to tell us.
Yeah,
My
it's like
sister's
let
like,
somebody
what
in on
is
like
going
the
on?
cool.
Yeah,
That would
I'm
be
like,
that would be
this is
really
the
cool. Like
craziest thing
you
ever.
just like gained all the cool points. Congrats.
That is pretty cool. Now it's got me
Yeah,
worried about my own funeral. Do the people I worked with show up, or do they not? Because I'm not supposed to be known for working with them. I'm like, are they going to show up or not? But
They're
they're
gonna
older.
show up, but that's
They're
not gonna
older than
happen
me.
for like 45 years to 100 years, so you don't have to worry about it.
Maybe
yeah.
we'll
I
see what
just thought it
happens.
was. I wish my mom would have told me earlier, so I could have actually got a job maybe with them. I would have helped them doing all
Okay.
that stuff. I mean, those tapes were everywhere. I mean, they sent them, because nobody could get a hold of, that type of music back then. There was no radio stations that played it.
Yep.
So they had to go down to the Rhodium to get these 12-inch, ones, and the cassettes. That's what Dre got. He sold a lot of those. I mean, those were going like crazy everywhere. We buy them
Oh yeah,
monthly,
Dre.
and they're all the good songs. You could
Oh
actually
yeah,
look
that's
them up
great.
online and listen to them. It's crazy.
That is
Yeah, I
great. It's
thought
a
that was a
small
crazy
world,
story.
and maybe your uncle just wanted to keep it a little
No,
bit of a secret because he didn't want to be bothered with like questions and stuff. Sometimes people who deal with that they get bombarded, but or maybe I'm wrong. But like for me, for example, sometimes like when I'm in my studio and people come visit and I'll be working with one artist, they know I work with another artist. They start asking me questions, and I'm just like, I gotta keep that kind of to myself. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it just gets a
right.
little redundant. Like I gotta keep explaining myself over and over and over again. But it would have been nice to know. So I'm saying, like you said, you could
You
have got a job.
definitely.
Or,
I
Oh,
kicked
that's
see,
my
I tell
mom
great.
a
my
few
family
times
all
for
the
that.
time
So did
that
my
I'm cool.
sister. I thought that was the
How's it?
craziest thing, though.
Yeah, dude, it's so
Go
crazy
ahead.
because this world. I was gonna say it's so crazy. I think it's a little bit of a delay, but let's say it's so crazy because this world is so small and people don't realize it. And these artists that people put on a pedestal are really closer to you than you think, even though you see them on a TV
Yeah.
screen or You see them releasing an album, like, dude, they're human beings just like every one of us. They might live in a gated community that you can't get access to, or you can't walk up to and shake their hand because they have security around them, but they're around just like everybody else trying to figure out this fucking journey. You know, we're all on this crazy ass journey, and then one day it just ends, and like you said, you find out this crazy stuff that happened. But that's a crazy accomplishment, and having faith in Dre in the beginning. And people don't forget, you know, especially like Shady Aftermath and all those people from like that camp, and you know, Dre, like they're very humble dudes, like very, like they know where they came from, even though they live in mansions. They know where they came from. They know what it's like to be poor. They didn't forget any of that.
Yeah. Dre wanted to include part of that in the story, but since he passed away, he didn't want to do it without him in it. So
that makes
it was
sense.
right around the same time. He had a week before he had met with Steve and his wife about doing something where they did that part, and he had passed away the next week. So
shit. Yeah,
it was crazy. So Dre didn't want to do anything without him in it. Kind of loses his, that appeal, and nobody else could do the part. So
yeah, pay homage and respect those who have passed. You know, you don't want to be disrespecting anybody and letting people rest in peace. You know, but that's a crazy story. I mean, I won't say it's a crazy story. That is a crazy fact, and that's like I said,
it is.
It's
one of the craziest things.
It's a small world, dude.
You should have seen my sister. You should see my sister's face when I look over at her. Her mouth is like wide open because all these guys are walking on.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be like,
I thought that was cool.
Why the hell is Dr. Dre? You said it was Dr. Dre, Yellow Wolf, and who else?
Dre, Ice Cube, Yella. Who's the one that sings bass? Like some of the oldies were there. I mean, some of the original guys that were all there.
I have no idea. Dre's worked with
it was
people,
most of them. Even true. Yeah, DOC was there. It was any of the people that were around that time that it was being set up. They were all there. So because they all knew him when he built their first, his recording studio and helped him with it. They were all the ones in there. So, and he was always hanging around. So
that's cool, man.
But crazy ass stories.
Yeah, that is crazy,
man.
Yeah,
thank you guys. I just wanted to call in and say hi to you guys.
That's good to hear from you. And that's a cool story. Thank you for sharing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You owe me a Pepsi Cat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, keep doing what you're doing. Cliff, keep doing what you're doing, man. Everybody loves that. So,
hey, man,
keeps a lot of people going.
Dude, I see you all the time hopping in my live chats and leaving comments and stuff, dude. I truly appreciate you for showing love and helping the algorithm all the time. And I see you spreading positivity and talking to people too. So I thank you and everybody.
I try to talk to everybody.
I see you. I see you all the time,
Good people.
And you're on Team Cat, so yeah.
Team Cliff.
Team Cat.
Team Cliff Cat.
Whoa.
Get Cat.
All right, guys.
All right, Punisher.
Yeah, I got to come in and play with you guys one time.
Which game?
If you guys would let me.
Which game?
I like when people play with me.
All right, guys.
Well, which game?
Which game?
With any of them. Fortnite. Well, Fortnite's kind of crappy right now.
Yeah, I don't like the season. But the new one's coming out in 5 days. So, But what are you talking about?
That shit is.
Oh, the UFC?
Yeah, or unless you go back to also, like
Apex,
like Warzone.
Okay, yeah,
it's kind of crazy as always, but
yeah, it was really glitchy when we were playing, man. But that was also the beginning stages, so we kind of were like, okay, we can't. I'm glitching through floors and shit. I was like, we can't play this shit. Well, yeah, you're more than welcome.
Call
to
of Duty
anytime.
something else. That
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
Anytime. Just hit us up, dude.
I appreciate
we got
it.
your back, bro.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
See
We
you
love you, brother.
guys.
Be safe, okay?
You're around. See ya.
Peace out, brother.
Bye.
That was a cool
Bye.
story. Literally
what-
cool story, bro.
Cool story. No, but seriously.
I mean it. I was being sincere.
No. I'm being sincere too. People don't realize that a lot of these artists too is they came from nothing. People had to help. Nobody gets anywhere without somebody's help. Nobody does it alone. Everybody needs somebody. And there's always people in the background that don't really get the recognition they truly deserve. And obviously, I'm glad we were able to hear this. He said Steve Yono, right? That was his name?
Something like that, yeah. Champagne,
Okay.
you might know
Yeah.
in that circle. Hit me up later. Let me know.
Anyways, what happened? Was he smoking weed? No, I ain't no smoking no weed. Just chilling out like a
The
villain.
new name in the chat. I can't with that.
Pale Meanus. I can. You
I'm
know
sure
what
you
you
can.
need? Well, you know what you need to play with this chat, buddies? Party Animals. That is the game. Play what the fuck? Shits and giggles. Party Animal. I don't know what that is. We got somebody waiting in the wings. We got OP12. Hold on one
Top
second.
12. Let's
What's
go.
up, OP? What's going on?
Not a lot. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
We hear you perfect, my man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. Cat's acting a little wild right now, but nothing we're not used to.
Yo, for real, I would be so pissed off, Punisher, if my family didn't tell me about that shit and they waited until the funeral.
You see him walking in like, God damn, I'm this old now.
For real.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking, you two might want to do what Pokimane did and rebrand Kit Kat and just call them Cliff Cats.
That's what I'm saying. Cliff Cows. I'm onto something right there. I'm telling you.
Put 8 in a pack instead of 4. And then sell them for a little bit more, but it sounds like it's a better price, but it's really not.
Capitalism at its finest.
Hell yeah!
So
I really had. I didn't have a. I could help y'all out. Yeah, I didn't really have a question. I just wanted to say hello. It's been a while.
I'm glad you did. I've been friends with Op for so many years now. It's ridiculous.
I've seen Opie for a while.
He almost came over to my house once to come hang out and stream with me.
I'm
But
really
then his
bad
car
at showing
burnt
love
down.
and helping the algorithm, so I'm not a Punisher by any means. But
wait. OP, didn't you hop on a call with me and Kat before?
Yeah, so I helped you out a little bit, but Kat seems to got it all nailed down.
No, we still need you. Call me. Kat's just man. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So true. Help me. Help me. What a world.
Nah, like I'm seriously, I'm just sitting here chilling because I'm helping Nova with her Minecraft thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
All the items in her world broke, so I spent the past week and a half, 2 weeks rebuilding everything from scratch.
Oh shit!
So I'm basically a vendor inside the game, exchanging all the broken stuff for new stuff. So that's gonna be fun. I'm starting that at noon. California time, yeah.
California time. I was gonna say.
I'm stuck in the game as a vendor, he said.
I'm an NPC. Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's pretty funny, man.
Well, slight flex. No cool people like Nova.
Nova Rockefeller. We don't know who that is.
I gotta give her a nickname so people don't know. I'll be like, I'm helping my friend Melinda.
Melinda. Call her Hova. With Hova. Like, wait, Jay-Z? Wait, that made it even worse.
Nah, but everybody's friends with Nova. Everybody loves her.
Yeah,
I agree. I've heard of her once or twice.
Yeah.
She's been around.
In passing, like.
Talk about somebody with like the biggest heart, though.
Oh, I mean, thank you so much. I didn't.
You too, Cliff. You're great, also.
I'm kidding.
I can't.
Wait, Kyle said OP12 is my husband.
Oh God, Kyle.
Is that Kyle?
Yes, that's Kyle.
SWM.
Oh my God. Love you, Kyle.
Sorry, I can't. That's too funny.
Is that real or not? Did I mess that up?
Mess what up?
What?
Is that really your significant other?
No.
That's Kyle.
I just wanted I wanted to celebrate. Okay, I thought the coming together.
Why does it look like you're rubbing your nipples while you celebrate? Oh,
you're
they're
not-
way over there. Never mind.
What are you talking? My hands are.
Cat,
You
you're
were
rubbing
like-
off on him.
Yeah, you gotta stop rubbing off on me before I start rubbing off on you.
Oh my god.
I can't with this.
So does
Call
my
me
mic sound like garbage?
No.
No, it's just your voice.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
No, the
Brad.
other day I did a recording and it sounded like garbage. I think it might be some filters I have on there or something.
Well, you're not reverbing, so
That's good. That's a
I
plus.
noticed that too. Sometimes the mic sounds better during a video versus a live stream. It's so fucking weird. I don't understand it sometimes.
this is me, the audio engineer. I have no idea.
Yeah, I've watched many tutorials on how to make your voice sound better, and it's like every single one does something different, and all of them sound like trash.
Well,
it might be
said-
my
to
mic.
me, it said stop talking. That's when I Googled it, it was like,
Just don't say anything anymore.
But yeah, man, that's dope. I'm sorry you're an NPC character at the moment, and you're stuck.
No, it's fine. They don't start for another 20 minutes. It'll be okay.
Well, all right.
So do you actually need help with things?
Yeah. Yes.
Cat?
Oh, Cat does. Oh no, forget about me.
No. I was talking to you, Cliff. But
No,
then she started gesturing and shit, and I'm like, what is she talking about?
this is sign language for yes.
Oh, okay. Well, where should I hit you up at? Instagram?
If it's Cliff, hit him up on Instagram. If it's me, I mean, I'm sure you can find me.
I
We've
always hit
never
you up in
spoken
Discord,
before.
yeah.
You still have my phone number.
I do, don't I? Yeah.
You do. That's what I'm saying. You can hit me up anytime. But no, we could really use it because I could definitely use some input, if nothing else, for sure. And Cliff needs hair advice.
I don't want to hear it. I told you so many times that if you ever need anything, if you ever need me, just hit me
But
up.
you're busy.
Everybody
So
keeps saying that, but I'm really not.
okay.
That sounds like Cat. I see where she gets it from now.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
he's so kind.
I know. It's just crazy how it just.
I'm always busy looking for something to do, it seems like.
I can make
Well,
myself look busy all the time.
I won't lie, OP. I have a new venture that I'm going to be getting into, Cat and myself, that we may actually need a little bit of advice. Maybe we have to talk and go through it, but it comes with editing clips and stuff like that. So if we do, maybe I'll have Cat reach out to you and we can see what we can work out.
Oh, just let me know. I'm here for the community. Anything y'all need.
I won't make you an NPC character. I promise you that.
It's all love.
No, Op, you know I love you to pieces. I appreciate you. I really do. And
Don't
I'll
do that.
definitely hit you up. Like, you know how it goes. You know that somebody's working on something and so you kind of back off and then you kind of get stuck in that back off zone.
Okay, Kat. All right. What was I working on?
You were working on OpBot. You were trying to find somebody to do the voiceover for it.
True.
It probably should have been me.
Actually,
Say
since I'm
something else.
here, let
Try
me
it
tell
again.
you. Let me tell you about what I've done with him. He can do my stream all by himself. I don't need to
Really?
be there. Yes, I have programmed and coded everything. So, in chat, if somebody asks to do a cover image of something, he will create the image and then put it on stream for everybody to see. If somebody wants him to do a cover song, he'll download the song from YouTube by himself, split the voice from the music track, and then put his voice over the music track and then play it for stream by himself. And then when people are typing in chat, he will respond by himself to people in chat.
Can you do reactions?
He can't see yet, so he's kind of blind, but
Blind reactions are a thing.
AI we're talking about here?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, he has OpBot.
I don't know what the fuck that means. All I know is I need one.
Yeah, it's I put a lot of work into it, and it's
He's programmed an AI to completely run a stream and do all the things
Okay.
he just
I
listed.
do have to hit start though on the stream, and you know,
Yeah.
Okay, OP, I definitely hold on. Right now it's serious. I definitely need to talk to you about a thing that I'm going to be working on. Maybe it could help me with my next venture, and I would happily compensate. But we could talk about all that stuff later.
okay. I mean, my next project to do with him is have him edit videos for me. So
wait.
That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Wait.
Hey, whoa. Don't you think for 1 second you could just kick me out? I ain't out. You're a rock star. Get your show on. Oh,
hey,
now
how's
it's
it going?
fair.
I'm glad I didn't
Now
put my
it's
cam
fair.
on.
Now it's fair.
He'd be jealous of your long, luscious locks, and so
I got it up in a man bun right now.
He does have amazing hair. It's
it's ridiculous.
jealous.
No, I appreciate you jumping on because, like I said, we've
Yeah.
been friends for a long time. I will definitely hit you up.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
available.
you
to
taught
too.
me how to start half the stuff that I do.
And now she's
So
a
No, I
beast.
didn't.
love you forever. for
Listen, Kat likes to give credit, just like my guy I'm living with, Ryan. He loves to give credit where it's not actually due. He loves to boost people up, and I love that about you, Kat. But you took the initiative yourself to learn all that shit. I just pointed you in the direction, and you just flew with it. So no, it's not me. It's all you.
I
I
love that.
appreciate that.
That's real. That's real.
You're a boss in your own right. Both
My
of you.
crown.
Yes, she is. Thank you. Can I get a crown? Is that a tiara? No,
No,
that's
it's a bracelet. It's the coolest bracelet ever. I love it. It's
an
like
Amazon
magnetic.
bracelet.
I'm selling these for $872. I will lick them first.
Yo, it's on Amazon for
Ew.
like $10.
I want a discount.
I got it from Vegas from Bridget. She gave it to me. She bought it for me, so it's special. Anyway, we've got people in the wings.
Oh, do we?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, my bad. Well,
No, you're
No,
good.
we
enjoy y'all
love you.
stream. This has been great. I like this whole setup y'all got going on here. Y'all got to keep going with this. This is awesome.
Thanks.
It's still new and we're building it, but we having people like you come in here and show love is what it's all about. So thank you, man.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Love you guys. Later.
Love you too, brother man.
I love Bob.
Yeah, Op's dope. I like him too.
He's still here. There he goes.
He's
I can't
gonna-
talk
he's gonna
about him
teach me.
until he leaves.
I'll talk about him all day. I'm gonna dream about him tonight.
Whoa. The
Those
hair.
luscious locks. All right, we got Mike waiting in the wing. Then we got Becky and then Nico. So hold on 1 second. What up, Mike? Luscious locks.
What up, Cliff?
How you doing, my friend?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah.
That's good. What's going on? How's your day going?
Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty simple. Remember, I sent you the message. I was coming off my meds.
I speak to. Do you have a TV on in the background? Anyways, I have a lot of people that I speak to throughout the day that talk about coming off their medications and stuff. So could you refresh my memory just a little bit? When was the last time we last spoke?
I just missed your live stream, and you said, "Yeah, jump on anytime, and good luck with coming off the meds."
Oh, okay, yeah. So how's that going?
That was about 6 weeks ago. Well, I done it like that other guy you was trying to explain to now, but
Oh, we lost him. We lost Mike. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, let's give Mike a second to get back in here. I want to hear what he said.
Why is my hair doing weird things?
Yeah, guys, anybody who comes in here and asks me questions about like our chats and Instagram, understand that I'm talking to hundreds to thousands of people per day, and I'm not exaggerating that. And I'm not like you have my undivided attention when I'm speaking to you. It's just a lot. So my brain can only retain so much from conversation. Oh, let's get Mike. Hey Mike, we got you back. Yeah, so how's the update going?
I'm back on him, but it didn't go very well.
Okay.
Yeah, I done it wrong. I did. Tried to come off everything at the same time.
Yeah, that's too much, man. You gotta taper off and take it easy on yourself.
Yeah, I've come back on him now. But the stuff I'm on is because I was bodybuilding for like 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I done my back in doing squats.
Yeah, me too.
Well, went to the doctors. They started me on, like you said, codeine is everywhere in the UK. On codeine, that wasn't strong enough. Then he went on to, I don't know if I can mention one yet, OxyContin and Temazepam and Diazepam and everything. That's all they wanted me to do, really, is just lay here and be a cabbage, basically, and not move.
Yeah.
And as I said to you, I've had enough of it. They've been on them now for 8 years.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah. So I've come off stuff before. Like, I know I'm 50, as I told you, I'm 55. I've done wrong in my past before, and I've come off stuff.
Mhm.
But this OxyContin is one bad thing. Like, I've never had anything like that.
It's evil.
Nothing.
It's it'll make you, like I said, when you start, when you don't have, it's not like when you don't have it, you start to you get that panic feeling, right? Like when you know
Right.
that
Yeah.
yeah, and then you're like, oh my god, like you start even have like a fight or flight, like a panic attack almost.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I know, bud. I know, but you need to wean off. So what I mean by that is like take that pill, split it into the smallest pieces as possible. Now I'm no doctor, obviously, so YouTube don't come after me. But
Yeah.
break them off into the smallest pieces possible. And I know it tastes nasty, but just put them under your tongue and then just go out throughout your day and make it to where you only do it like once to 3 times a day, and then just keep doing that for like a month or so. And I know you might feel like you need it, but as long as it's in your bloodstream, your mind knows, oh, I have it. Keep doing that for a while, and then one day take a little bit of time, like I would say, like a week off to really be able to stay in bed or just relax. I would get some.
I'll tell you now. When I knocked it on the head, stopped it completely, everything, I went for 6 weeks with nothing, not taking nothing. The first 2 weeks were hell, 3 weeks, I should say, you know, with what you go through with sickness and all the other stuff. And I started having headaches, and I never, it was like my head was stuck in a vice. So I kept that there for about 3 weeks, and I woke up one morning and I had that fight or flight response. You know, where my stomach felt like I swallowed a bag of snakes, and I just couldn't cope. So before all this happened, I was on about 4 diazepam a day, 2 temazepam, 5 OxyContin, was it Cordamol and paracetamol? Yeah, third. So, but now I've come back on them. I'm on 2 oxys a day, 2 diazes, and 4 Cordamol tablets.
Wow.
It's like I gotta take them just to be able to get up and get out.
So let me, can I ask you something? Is there anything that you do in your morning routines that involves like a lot of stretching?
No, I do that. I gotta stretch, because believe it or not, when I come off them, like I was taking them for pain, obviously, yeah? But when I come off them, and after them first 3 weeks of hell, I started feeling better, no pain,
Yeah.
because I was getting up and doing more stuff around the house and everything. It was like them tablets were making me stiff and not being able to move and go around and get up and about. So it was like a vicious circle.
It's very weird, yeah.
It's so weird. And if it's like with the way things work here, because I'm on disability benefits, is that I got rheumatoid myalgia and degenerative disc disease through popping the discs. It's all it's hit the nerve, and it's gone. I don't know how they explained it to me. They put me under one of their machines, but it's just like every time I went to the doctor and said, "Look, can't I just have physiotherapy or something like that?" They said that's not going to work. They just kept upping my pain medication every time.
Yeah, I know, man. Well, here in the U.S., they will fight to not give you any opiates, which I do appreciate, but I do think there are people out there who do need some type, not that heavy. That's a lot. Like what they prescribe.
It's the most you can have. Is on my screen. If you go to doctors, I'm on the maximum amount of like opiates and, as you said, diazepam, temazepam, and there's other stuff as well. Painkillers, is antidepressants, because they're not on them for being depressed. They reckon the antidepressant subsides the nerve, it goes down your back.
Mm-hmm.
So and that is just and then they put me on steroids, not anabolic steroids, but ones for inflammation. They make you feel great, but when you come off, I mean, the low is so low. You know, so I come off them about last March anyway by myself. I stopped them. I went through that little bit of stuff, but this is if they would have told me in the beginning how addictive they were, I wouldn't have even gone down that road. It's only through watching Netflix and the series on Netflix about OxyContin and everything that I've learned so much about them.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I've heard the horror stories, and I do. Like I said, I've been addicted as well in the past, and I was never on as much as you, but I do know that feeling. And like you said, you started getting off of it, and you actually started feeling less pain, and you're like, wow, like
less pain,
yeah. But then once the mental part of it of the dependency started causing you to have panic attacks, and that made you think, oh, I need this. That's when I would go see a doctor, and I hate to say this, but something like a benzodiazepine, like on the weakest version, like a Xanax, like a 0.25 or a 0.5, that should be substituted while you are detoxing off of those, so that when you have those panic attacks, you could just take a very small dose of a benzodiazepine just to relax your body and go, okay, I actually don't need it. Let me continue. Let me go stretch. And then eventually you can get off the benzos as well, because those are easy to kick when they're at small dose.
I've done that. Like in my past, like I had a stage like you were drinking and benzos. You know what I mean? And I had to stop. So I just went cold turkey on them. And that was about 20 years ago. And I was, a bad few weeks and months, but you got over it. But these things, I don't know what it is about them. It's just, it's a vicious circle. If I get off them and I go to my doctor and ask for help to get off them, I lose my benefit as well. My disability benefit, because I'm not on no medication, but I'm still unable to work. And I've worked up until I was 47.
Yeah, it puts you in a really weird predicament. It puts you in a rock and a hard place.
Very weird. If I go off, I'll have to do it without telling the doctor.
Yeah. The only advice I can give you here live, obviously, I'd love to talk to you on this. You can still message me on Instagram, please. I would love to continue talking to you about this. And if you want, I'll even help you try to create a taper schedule. Like I've created taper schedules for people before too. And it's just about sticking to them. And I know what you mean, man, how hard it is, but it really is mind over matter. And if you were a bodybuilder at one point, you've kicked all this other stuff before.
Years.
Yeah, but I've been lifting weights for about 8 years now too, and I messed my entire back up. I mean, I have scoliosis now. I'm on like the brink of osteoporosis. I got all types of issues.
Yeah, that's with me. They said I got bone deterioration as well through the steroid use when I was bodybuilding as well.
Yeah.
Because when I was the weight to do over there, I was up to 17.5 stone of muscle, like.
Wow.
And now I'm down to. I weighed last week. I was just about 11.5 stone, and I'm nearly 6 foot tall.
What is that? What does 11.5 stone translate to in pounds in America?
I was 14 pound in a stone, or 16 pound, 14 pound in a stone.
14 pounds in a stone. You said 11, so 11 times 14 would be 144 pounds.
Some 150 pounds, something like that. Yeah.
150 pounds, and you're 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then my clothes fit me no more.
Yeah. I would say you know what'll help suppress some of those needs for those medications too is eating more food. Now I know when you take them you don't want to eat, right? But I'm saying if you start eating,
this is the crazy part about it. When I stopped taking them after our first 2 or 3 weeks, my appetite went through the roof. I couldn't stop eating. I was eating everything that I could get my hands on. I was sending for takeaways, eating the food in the house. And then I just woke up one morning and then just like it was all starting back over, but 5 times as bad as when I stopped taking them.
Yeah, man, you know, you and millions of other people in this world right now are struggling with this. So you're not alone, dude. So please, like
Yeah,
whatever you do, don't beat yourself up ever. And I'm glad that you
I was
hopped
just
on
going to say
this.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Don't beat yourself up. You know this. You've been around the block longer than me. You know, you've been through. I'm sure you. I don't know your whole life story. I'm sure you've been through. We all have a story. We all have a life that we led. And we've done some crazy stuff, and we've experienced things. And you seem like a very strong-willed person who got caught up in this vicious cycle. And we can get you out, man. And I know you can't go to a doctor, but I'll go through hell and high water to try to help you. If you message me and you just continuously message me, I'll try to like when you're feeling down and out, or you're having panic attacks, you can message me, dude, and I will talk to you and try to be there for you as much as I can. Oh, did we lose him?
Yeah,
Oh,
a minute ago.
damn.
Right when you started talking. Just right when you started talking.
Oh.
But let me just, I want to put it out there in the universe, by the way, if you are taking OxyContin, do not split those. Those are extended release, and you can get extremely unacceptable high doses if you split those. So be very careful with that.
Wait. Repeat that with OxyContin.
With OxyContin, it's extended release. Yeah. If you split them, then you can end up getting a higher dose because it's not over time. It's all at one time. So it's a thing. You're not supposed to.
Yeah, but if they're so if you say you take, I'm not talking about like splitting them in fours. I'm talking about like a little like sliver.
I get that. I just think that the issue, I'm just putting that out there in the universe. I'm just putting it out there, a disclaimer in the universe. Those are extended release. So
I don't know. We're not doctors, obviously, but with my experience with them, that's what helped me was splitting them.
no, I get that.
For me, that was my personal experience was, but I wasn't doing like in fours because there's little small little blue pills. You know what I'm saying? I would take them and I would like cut them, and I wouldn't even cut them. I would like rip off like a little. Like
I know.
like,
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm just, because the thing is that
I know what you're saying too.
what's the word? Self-regulation is not really a strong point when you're, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so putting that out in the universe, to keep that in mind when deciding to go any which way with any type of weaning or anything of that nature, just keep that in mind.
Research, talk to doctors, but like he said, he's in a rock and a hard place because
No, exactly. So reach out to
can't.
Cliff on Instagram, because Cliff is amazing with that kind of stuff, honestly.
I'll try to help to the best of my ability. I don't know
Exactly.
if we're gonna get him back, but oh, here he is. Hold on, one more time. We're gonna bring Mike in one more time. Then we got Becky, Cintaro, and Nico on the way. Hold on, Mike. We got you, boss. Hey, Mike,
Yeah,
you back?
sorry, mate. Yeah, sorry, mate. My Wi-Fi keeps going off for some reason. I have no idea why.
It's okay.
Off.
It's okay.
Are you? Go on.
No, I was just saying, did you hear what I was saying when we got cut off or no?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I had you on the telly as well. That's what the noise in the background is. It's you on telly. You know, I'm talking to you on my phone, obviously. But as Kat said, with the oxys, they time released. So if you cut them up, you have more of a dose. You have an instant, hit from them.
What I'm saying is just be mindful. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, and I understand what he's saying. Well, where's he at? He's over here. I understand what he's saying as well. He's saying that, so you go into the math of it, and let's just say, I'm pulling this out of the air, that it's supposed to release over a specific amount of time. Let's say 10 hours. So if you cut it into 10 and you do it every hour, the problem is that if it's supposed to only do like a one every 10 minutes, kind of the way that it absorbs into the body, then if you do that 10 or that 60 at one time, that's still more than you're supposed to get in that amount of allotted time. Point is, do research, talk to professionals, make sure someone knows what's going on and who you're connected with someone while you go through this, so that if something were to go just, not sure, they can at least help you get in the right direction. That's all.
But
That's all I'm saying.
Here's what I'm saying is they're typically 30 milligrams. Okay. The OxyContin's usually 30 milligrams. If you split them up, I know what you're saying. Like because when you take the 30, it releases over time, right? But if you do split them, say like into like pieces of 8, where it's like literally like not like a little nodule, there I don't see a 30 milligrams can't turn into 190 milligrams just because you split it. You see what I'm saying?
I understand. That's not what I'm saying necessarily, but what I'm saying is that it's the rate of absorption into your
bloodstream. Yes.
Yeah, that's the point. And then so it's supposed to be at a specific rate over time. And if you push it all at one, it's it's the same as like taking an IV, like to do a saline bag. When they push it all at once versus if it drips at a specific rate.
No, I get that.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, it
Yeah.
is what it is, and not everything is applicable to everybody, and some things work for people that don't for others. I was just putting it out into the universe. That's all.
Yeah. Put that. Oh, Mike, we're gonna bring you back in here one more time, but we got people waiting in the wings.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, thank you, Cliff. I was just going to jump out because his Wi-Fi is doing my head in. But Kat is right. It's weird. I've cut them in half and tried doing it that way, and you get more addicted to them that way because you get like a faster high and a faster relief, and they're supposed to last you when they time release. That's what the big controversy is about them. They're supposed to last you 10 to 12 hours, but when you take them, the effect wears off within 4 hours.
Yeah, the half-life. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. I would just suggest messaging me on IG and talking about it if you want to keep on going. I'll do what I can.
Yeah, I've gone from, as I said, from 5 tablets down to 2, and
Which is amazing.
I'm doing well, and I feel well as well. Do you know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah, and continue the little exercises too. I don't know if you can really lift weights anymore, but if you can,
that's gone. I tried it about a year ago. It was a disaster.
Well, then definitely do the stretching is pivotal. Stretching your lower back out, your mid, whatever any stretches you can do, and just because that'll help strengthen your. You know how it is, body. It'll help strengthen your ligaments, blood flow, everything else like that. Your endorphins. Going for a walk if it's possible. Even if it's just.
Trouble is I live on the side of a mountain.
You're on a mountain, you said?
Well, I mean, going down's easy. It's going back up. That's
hard. Where I live in Wales, everybody lives in valleys. So, you know what I mean? Downhill is fine, as Kat said, but just getting back home.
Well, bring a pillow and a blanket and take a nap down there. Then in the morning, go back up.
Yeah, I love fishing as well. I got all my fishing equipment to go. I go for the weekend, but I haven't been able to do that. So, but my boy's having less work. He's been working a lot, so he's going to start coming with me.
That's
so
good, man.
Maybe that'll help as well.
Good.
That's good. Well, do me a favor and please just stay in touch with me on Instagram. And
I have been, but over the last few weeks I haven't been able to, as you know, coming off and trying to concentrate on typing and how busy you've been, and and I know there's so many messages, so I didn't want to put it through any. Yeah, I don't want to put more stress on you, Cliff. I know where you are. If I do need you, I will reach out.
Promise.
Okay. Just Mike, all right, we lost you, but I want to say this, Mike. Definitely please reach out if you need me, and no one's ever a burden. It may take me a second to respond. Just don't ever take that as like, oh, he's mad at me, he's not going to respond. It just might take me a second to see your messages, because when people message me, the messages shoot back up to the top and then people get pushed right back down. So it sucks. But yeah, Mike, keep staying strong, keep going. We got to move on to other people, but what you've already accomplished and weaning off to the amount you're at is good. Just keep on working at that, and you'll be where you want to be in no time. And I hope you can get some stretches in, build up some of those ligaments back up, and maybe do a little bit of light weightlifting, because even a little bit of movement is better than no movement, man. But thank you, Mike. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much. We're gonna check in with these other few people. We were already at the 210 marker. Oh my god. Yeah, we gotta talk to a few people, then we gotta wrap this up. Oh, Mike came back in here. Hold on. Hey Mike.
Cliff, I'm gonna have to get out here because it's messing your show up, mate.
What was that?
I said I'll have to get out here because it's messing your show up. This camera going up, my Wi-Fi going all the time.
It's okay. Yeah, I was saying my goodbyes to you. I was just saying a second ago, reach out. Please reach out if you need me and keep us updated on what's going on. And come back and visit the show anytime. Ask us
I
questions
do.
about
I still watching you when you know. I've still been watching. Like the other day, I watched Eminem reactions with you all the time. But the other day when you had Karen on and she started crying straight away to Eminem's, I started crying as well.
Oh.
Yeah, she's known to be a crier, but she has me to lean on, and I didn't want to. People were kind of upset with me, like, why didn't you tell her? Why didn't you warn her? And I'm like, these are real,
Well, I
authentic
took
reactions.
that would have took the authenticity away, and she would have been expecting it. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Like the first time you listened to it, I seen you hide behind the camera. Do you know what I mean hide behind your screen?
Yeah, I had to keep putting my head away because I was like, man, I'm as a songwriter myself, I've had to write songs similar to that, and I know where M's coming from that.
Yeah,
I don't know his relationship. Obviously, he's really close with Haley. I've written songs for other artists where it's even harder to write. I guarantee when he was writing that, he was crying. I guarantee he was shedding.
Yeah. No doubt. Cliff,
but
Kat, have a great day or night, whatever the time is there. And I just watched a film about Chicago as well, Dillinger and all that. Seemed like a pretty bad time during the what's it called, the recession out there when they're all robbing the banks.
Yeah, prohibition and recession. Oh yeah.
Is he going to come back? Do you think?
I don't know. The economy's looking shaky around the economy's looking shaky around the world right now. We'll see what happens, my man.
Shitty everywhere, mate. Cliff, Kat, have a great day. Have a great show. Carry on watching you on telly. It's nice to see you. Nice to hear you. All the best. All the love.
Thank you, Mike. We
I'll leave you
appreciate
get on, mate. And thanks
Stay
for your
strong,
help.
man. Stay strong. We're here for you,
will.
okay?
Yeah, I know that, Cliff. When I get some money, I'll come out and see you.
Later, brother.
Later, Kat. Later, Cliff.
Later, bud.
Good.
All right, we gotta get this moving because we can't be here for 25 hours. We got Becky coming in. Hey, Becky.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
I'm very annoying to Cliff. I'm always bugging him.
What?
I know who you are.
You do? Yeah.
You're not annoying. I know who you are as well. I'm not. You're never annoying me.
I wasn't saying because you said you're annoying. Oh, now I know who you are. I knew who you were.
No, Kat's keeping tabs. Now she's
writing notes.
Yeah, she's no. I just want to say that the gentleman that was before me, I totally get it. I had to come off of Xans a century ago, and I was stupid enough to go cold turkey, and it about killed me. So, yeah, it was bad. So I understand. I would tell anybody not to do that, and wish him the best. I had to call in just to tell you too that I have to give you your flowers. I'm kind of sensitive in a way, so I kind of pick up on things, and the two of you are so genuine on how you communicate and how you identify with other people. And I just had to let you guys know that it's a rarity out there, and I appreciate you both. And even if I'm annoying as hell, just know it's coming from love. Okay.
That's in your own head, love. You don't annoy anybody ever.
Well,
if you do, you can feel free to annoy him anytime. It's fine.
Annoy Kat. Wait, where's she at? She's on this side.
Wait.
No, Becky, you don't. You trust me. Nobody ever annoys me ever. I mean, I can think of one name in particular right now, but no, I'm just kidding. you never annoy us, and I'm glad that you beat that battle and you put your 2 cents in. And I appreciate you as always. And yeah, we love you. And honestly, thank you for giving us our flowers. But look, like honestly, we should be giving everybody their flowers. Like all you guys who watch us and tune in, we wouldn't even have any of this without you guys. So, like we consider Cat's stuff, even my stuff, it's one and the same. A lot. We're lucky to have you guys. So if anything, we should be thanking you. We we wouldn't have any of this. So
I understand that. And I appreciate it. But I'm telling you, I can feel both of you because I'm sensitive. I've told you this, Cliff, and I'm telling you, you both are genuine, and I just want you to know that. I want you to know you're appreciated.
It's a very high compliment, and I want to say thank you because, it's hard to take compliments like that because I'm not empathetic like a lot of people are. I'm sympathetic, but not empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a bitch, but but I try really hard to be sincere. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
I do.
that means a lot to me because I think I come off as kind of a jerk and I'm sarcastic and I try to make things into sexual innuendos constantly. And so I think people don't take me seriously. So to hear something like that really means a lot to me. It's very encouraging. So thank you for that. That means personally for me, directly for me to you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You need to know that I know what's really under all that. So
that matters. It does. And by the way, most people don't get their kudos for being past some type of an addiction or past some kind of battle of that nature. And so anyone that's out there, including yourself, who has beat that and has the balls to come up and say, hey, I beat that. I know how crappy it is. Thank you for that because you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are the crowd at the end of the tunnel that is holding out their hands saying, come with us. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. I can do it. If I can do it, you can. You know what I mean? So thank you for that.
Oh, sure. You get to the point in your life. I mean, I'm 55, so I've been through a lot. And I mean, I identify with at least what Cliff has talked about in his past and Tom McDonald, some others. I know enough. I know enough. So
I got you.
Yeah, you get to the point where it's no longer a matter of image or you know what I mean. You're already looking back at yourself and going, oh my God, but it's about helping people. It's about helping people understand that there's others out here that get it.
How many of us sit here and say, if only when I, right? If only when I was going through this, if only when I, and don't get me wrong, your mindset's different now than it was then. So maybe at that point you wouldn't have accepted that type of help or clicked on the video or paid attention. But in case there's that one person, right? That one person, like I wish that I had that back then when I was going through it. So you want to pay it forward and say, look, maybe someone there, because they always say when you get up here, reach behind you and put your hand out, help somebody else get there too. If you're standing on someone's shoulders or if you've gotten ahead of them in the race, you know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, I don't know if you guys experienced this or not, but I was here a lot, doing that a lot earlier than you guys, but you get to a point where the partying atmosphere, the people that you screw the world around you people, you become sort of in surrounded in a bubble where the rest of the world is one of them, or the people that are straight, and you become, what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
And so you get into that place where you don't trust anybody out there, and you think that you got to be the way you are because this is just the way you're always going to be, and you wouldn't know what you were going to do with yourself if you got straight, and you know that kind of thing. And plus, I mean, the excitement is enough to you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. So getting out of that mental trap is hard enough. And then when you really have to deal with the consequences of being an addict and an alcoholic, you know, and in crazy situations where you're on the street and you just don't know what the next day brings you. You know, it's tough. And
well, if someone were to come to you and say, I need you to take the mindset you have, your reality as you see it right now, and I need you to completely change it. I want you to see things differently, hear things differently, process things differently. Everything's going to change, and we're going to do that now.
back in the day,
Everybody would be like, the fuck?
Yeah.
You know,
back in the day, I would have told them to screw off.
Do you see what I mean, though? But when you're on the other side, you look back and you're like, oh my God, if I had the chance out in a heartbeat, I would take it. No, you wouldn't. Not in that moment, you wouldn't. So
No.
that's why you got to lead by example and tell your story. Always.
Well, your body is used to what you're doing. And I mean, I don't think many people would actually admit this in that state, but you're scared to death. You're scared.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And you're also worried about, you know, your bros around you looking at you some kind of way. And it turns out when you finally do break the cycle and you get out, you realize that they weren't really your friends to begin with. And a lot of times you never talk to most of them again.
You are. That's where I was going to go with it, but you're covering all bases right now. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Sorry to cut you off, but you end up not speaking to 99% of those people.
Yep. Because they can't relate to you anymore, and you can't relate to them.
Yep.
You're one of them now, and you know you're one of the people that'll narc on them or try to fix them or whatever. And you do want to open your heart to people. You want to help people, but then you remember what it was like to be there and how that was like an alarm going off in your mind. This person's, going to get me trapped. And, you're thinking about the cops and all that. So, I mean, I've been in situations where, I've had to watch somebody go in front of me. And as much as you want to help, you're in a situation that's highly illegal, and if you just step too far in, that you're risking your own existence. Not only with the cops and all that, but also with your life. And it's tough to look back at now and realize that you actually watched the life come out of somebody's eyes, and there was nothing you could do about it. So what you do, you go get high. And so I mean, I understand. Enough. Nobody can understand each other totally, but I understand enough.
The moment I achieved official freedom was the moment that I said, anyone can come to my home at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter the level of their officialness.
Mm-hmm.
They can come my mom can come to my house at any time, and maybe it's cluttered. Maybe I should have swept the floor, but I have nothing to hide. Come in. That moment, I'm like, that's freedom, because you don't have to hide who you are and hide what you're doing and manipulate and get in the shadows. Not like I want anybody at my house, but that's besides the point. To me, that was when I decided I had pure freedom, when I knew that I had nothing left to hide.
Yeah, I hear you. I was a little different because of the situation I was in. I was still in, a hood type situation. So I was still, going into panic all the time because I didn't have anything to quell that. And then, I'm basically dodging, dodging situations myself with no way to cope with it.
But so no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going to say, but the good thing is that you're not there anymore, and you are one of those people that have come out on the other side. So it's good for people to hear that. Yeah, people to hear
so
this.
Rare, yeah.
Yeah, it's good for people to hear it, and they go, "Oh, like we're hearing this from multiple people who've been there, and then now they're out of it. Maybe I can do it too." That's why we started this, was so people can call in and be like, "Oh, hey, like let me ask these people these questions, and then hopefully we could just reinforce and give people the strength to be like, okay, I actually don't need this. Let me try to better myself in any way that I can. So you coming in and sharing your story and telling this is probably going to help a lot of other people who are in similar situations. So we appreciate you.
I really hope so. And one important thing to remember when you want to help others is that in this situation is that they're going to take what you say in a different way than you think you're coming across.
Yes.
Yeah. So your intent can also be damaging. So the rule of thumb is listen more than you talk. A lot more.
Well, that's more in person, but when you have a platform, I kind of have to talk. So like, here's an example. Like I did a reaction to Road Rage with Karen, and somebody left me a nasty comment about, because I was talking about obesity and how during the I'll say the vid time, they kept on pushing this medicine, and I said, but not once did they ever mention anything about exercising, taking vitamins, or doing anything to better your health, along with taking whatever medications you may need to take if you wanted to. And it's a harsh reality and people don't want to hear it, but Eminem really touched on that topic and really was like, hey, like we need to look out for one another and be straight up and honest with each other. And I had someone attack me saying like the way you approached it triggered me, because I was explaining like, hey, like going for walks or stretching or lifting weights, anything will help. And they went off on this huge tangent about how wrong I was, and I'm like, but like you just said, they seen it and they even said in your ivory tower. I'm like, I'm in the south side of Chicago. What ivory tower do I have? I'm hearing gunshots.
Like, why haven't I gotten an invite to the ivory tower?
You want to wake up to gunshots in the middle of the night? Sure.
If it's an ivory tower, that's just pretty strong. I mean, I think that I'd be a little bit protected by your like moat and dragon and knights.
I don't have moats and dragons. Well, I am a dragon.
What was I just gonna say? We were just talking about.
You're talking about the intent and how people hear things is not necessarily. You have to be aware that what you're saying is not going to come off or be interpreted by that person as how you intended it, because it's going through their filter of the things that they're dealing with and the things that they want to or don't want to hear, their defenses and all that.
Yeah, and I was talking about the obesity and stuff.
Yeah, the obesity thing. One thing that I did experience when I kicked was that I started eating big time. And it's pretty common. Either people go into the opposite direction, or they eat a lot, or they pick up other habits that are not so good for them. And that's another thing you have to fight. Just because you kick the substance doesn't mean you kick the.
I gained like crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You do. You just.
This is what it is.
Yeah,
I'd rather that any day. I would rather that any day than to ever go back into that mindset and be just trapped and taken prisoner by that. Those choices I made and the situations I let myself be in. I would any day of the week. Give me a Walmart wheelchair. Let's go.
Yeah, I went the opposite. I went the opposite direction. I knew that I had to do something to keep my mind and body occupied, so I went into lifting weights and exercising. So I went from being 140 pounds of nothing to bulking up to 160, 170, 180. Then now I'm like 200 pounds, and that's where I stay at, is about 200 pounds now. But I exercise frequently, at least if I'm busy 3 times a week. Normally 5 to 6 times a week, if possible.
I was going to say you look like a solid muscle mass, like a pit bull or something. When I look at you,
that's him.
No, I'm only a pit bull when I need to be one. But typically, people are so sweet on here. I don't have to be. There's only a few bad apples, but it's okay. I just pretty much ignore them at this point. But Becky, we appreciate you giving us your 2 cents and letting us know and always supporting us and commenting. And don't ever think I'm annoyed with you. Stop it.
I was joking, really.
Yeah, tell me if you think he's being mean, let me know.
What? What are you gonna do?
He's never mean. He just has a lot going on in his life. I get it. All right. Again, I appreciate the two of you. I'm always here if you need anything.
Thank
Anything
you.
I can do to help. Okay.
Thank you
And
for the kind words and congratulations on your success story and for sharing it with people. Appreciate that.
thank
From
you.
the
And
bottom of
don't
my
st-
heart. I mean that.
Oh, just don't stop what you're doing. Okay.
We got you,
Don't
Becky,
stop.
and we appreciate your support. We love you. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
All right, take it easy, Becky.
By the way, Papa, we're not going to post the link anymore because we're going to be here for like 75 years. I'm going to be old and
we're
gray.
getting we got one more person. We got Simtaro, and then we're gonna probably call it because I got Karen coming by. So hold on one second.
Oh, we got to get fresh and
What's up, Simtaro?
So, my question is, what is your opinion on nerdcore rap and it becoming like bigger and like more mainstream, I guess? Like more and more people making references to like newer stuff and like making songs about anime and like whatnot.
So are you asking me like where do I see it heading in the future, or what do I think they need to do? What are you asking me?
Like what's your opinion on like just becoming bigger, you know? Like there's this guy like Rustage. He's like,
I've heard Rustage.
Yeah. And like he has like I think like 1 million, maybe more subs and stuff.
Mhm.
And like a few years ago he had like 100K, and like it's just becoming bigger and bigger from what I've seen.
That's good. I mean, this is. I tell this to anybody who makes music. There's a difference between making mass appealing music and making music that you want to make for yourself. Nerdcore rap is definitely a niche still. I think it's just going to take the right ears and the right people to hear it, but I think it should stay where it's at. I think it'll continue to grow, like you said, just a couple of years ago, it was 100,000 subscribers. I don't think anybody these days should be signing to record labels. I really don't. If they do, it's on a rare occasion, but it's because when you sign to a record label, you have to sacrifice some of your soul, basically, in your music. What are you making? You doing sign language
That was
over
my
there?
soul was like
Oh.
shattering
Oh, you
into
were
little
doing
pieces for me to divvy up
sign
to
language so
everyone.
people could understand exactly what I was saying. But no, I think it takes away from the music ship. So I really hope I really hope it continues to grow. And I'm just now getting into it. Like I've been trying to
About
push it on my
time.
channel. Well, I don't know. I didn't know. I've been on the platform for 3 years.
I'm
Back up.
telling you, man.
Back
I
up.
don't know anything about anime, and I absolutely love it. And I don't even understand 90% of the references, but the fact is, they're lyrical, like samurais. It's
No,
ridiculous.
it's the song structure. It's they're really talented with their flow patterns and song structures and the references, obviously. I would hate to see them get watered down by a label or any type of thing. Like I think they just need to keep doing what they're doing, but market more. I don't see a lot of marketing for nerdcore rap. I really don't. I don't see marketing anywhere. I've never seen any marketing. The only marketing I've ever seen is from reaction channels or people telling me like, "Hey, you need to go watch this," and I go react to it, and it's still kind of like I know there's a few reactors I think that have been doing it for a long time, so I think they get a lot of views. But like I do a video to it, it'll only get like 2,000, 3,000 views. People don't click on it because they don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I've seen like Nox. I think Nox did like a reaction to a Dragon Ball Z one, I think, and I think it got a lot of views, but it's probably because like people want breakdowns, and Nox is known for like breaking songs down and stuff.
Yeah, correct. So he'll do like a full analysis where he will he'll go study the content beforehand and make sure that he gives you every little piece of the puzzle that has created this song. That's why he is the number one, I would say, bar breakdown channel on YouTube, because he actually, I've talked to him about it before, like going into detail, taking those hours and days to really get everything down and be able to explain every bar. I think it's pivotal, and I think it's something that's needed on YouTube, and he is the one that does that the best. There's no questions, hands down.
Yeah. I had another question I forgot.
Oh.
It's okay. Take your time.
Yeah.
I like your little happy over there.
Thank you. But like from what I've seen, at least, like nerdcore is considered this like small like niche that only like 12-year-olds listen to. Like I've asked my friends to listen to some of the songs, and like they usually listen to like stuff just with good beats and stuff. They don't really care about lyrics. They think it's corny and, you know, just cringe and stuff, because it's like rap about anime.
Well, it is off-putting for someone that doesn't like, or I'm not gonna say doesn't like anime, but hasn't ever gotten into anime. It's just never been a thing. And for somebody that, when people specifically refer to it as like anime rap, or it's only about anime, or it's definitely, and some people don't like the aesthetic of anime and the way that it looks on screen and stuff. So it can be off-putting. But I would think that that's more of a mob mentality of people. Oh, I don't want to be identified as someone who likes anime because it means something, which is not true. I just think people need to bust through stupidity and labels and stop caring what anyone thinks about what they like.
Correct. And I don't watch any anime. I never grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh. I never got around that. It's Yu-Gi-Oh. I just said it.
I'm sorry.
You said Yuchio. But I'll say this. I think they just need to keep doing what they're doing. I think they need a little bit more marketing. And even the name nerdcore rap, it's fine, but still, like Kat just said, it can be off-putting to somebody who just wants to listen to rap. Because if I don't know it's nerdcore, like for example, I did the one from Daddy Fat Snaps about Wolverine and Deadpool, or I've done other ones that they do with other TV shows and stuff. Like I've never watched some of these shows before, but I've listened to their raps and their styles, and I'm like, these guys are nasty. They could compete with anybody that wants to put pen to pad. It's just, in my eyes, the marketing behind it. I haven't seen any. I think they really need to focus on marketing and branding.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen anything outside of like the people I'm subscribed to. That's the only thing I've seen.
That's
Nothing
what I'm
else.
saying. Yeah, like there should be multiple hundreds of Instagram pages that are constantly promoting and sharing stories and making reels and TikTok shorts and clips, or even taking clips of people's reactions to certain bars that are said. Like there needs to be a marketing, somebody who is really involved or is looked at in that scene as like the top tier best at it. They need to kind of take the reins and figure out a marketing strategy for it. Just like any other independent artist you see on YouTube or social media, they're constantly marketing. They market more than they create content. They market so fucking much. And then you wonder why they have 6 million subs or 10 million subs, and they're competing with artists on the Billboard charts. It's because of their marketing. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I tried. I think it was like 2019, 2020. I made an Instagram page because I wanted to, introduce people to nerdcore and stuff. And I posted like, it wasn't more than like 5 videos. And the account got 10,000 followers. And like, wow. I had to stop posting because I was busy with other stuff. I didn't really have the time. But it kept on growing. It didn't stop, even though like I stopped posting and there was only 5 videos. It was like 5 songs and only like snippets of the songs. It just kept on growing. And I think it stopped at like 15,000. And I took the account down because there was no point really. Like no one was using it. No one was anything. It was just sitting there.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing you're a huge fan. I would just, I don't know if they have Discord servers or what. See, I have no idea because I haven't heard. They really need. I'm gonna say this again. And I'm gonna reiterate it: marketing, marketing, marketing. Every social media platform, from I don't even care if it's Snapchat to TikTok to X to Twitter, whatever. Make up some apps, create some, but they need to like keep marketing. They've already got the content out there, and it is absolutely amazing. Reaction channels can only do so much to really boost somebody. They need to get marketing and some type of blueprint strategy to keep pushing their content. And I would say for these artists to remain independent and to keep working together. I notice some people are work together or they stay separate. I think everybody should come together and really try to push their genre because I think it could be a big thing. I think it could be a huge thing.
Yeah, I haven't listened to any nerdcore really in like 2 years until I saw your reaction. Then I got back into it.
Mhm.
But they do have like ciphers and stuff. I know that they have ciphers with like 10, 15 people, and it's like all for different characters. Like every person does a different character. Like, for example, Rustage does like, let's say it's a Dragon Ball Z cipher. Like Rustage does Goku, and like Daddy Fat Snaps does like Vegeta or someone else. It's like stuff like that. That's like when I stopped listening to nerdcore, I think, because I don't even know why. I just kind of stopped.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I see. I didn't even know that there were ciphers or anything. Got to keep in mind, dude. I'm still semi new to this platform. I mean, I don't even really count my first year, even though we did 100K subscribers in 1 year. But your first year, you're really learning. Like I'm still learning. I'm my third year in. All I know is this: when it comes to making content, you need to market. Like say tomorrow I left my label. I'm no longer working with them. My first plan of action would be obviously to have songs written and pre-recorded, ready to go. I would market the shit before I even dropped anything. Everywhere. I mean, you would see me everywhere. I would be paying companies to be marketing. I would go to bigger Instagram accounts and like, hey, here's $5,000. I'm putting out this song. Just make a post about it, and here's a link to it. They will do it if you pay them money. Like there's easy ways to go about marketing. You could also do it for free, but there's an easier way too if you got a few bucks. And I'm sure these guys have made quite a bit of money making these songs over the years.
I do a lot for $1,000. Just saying.
Cat's like, hey, I worked at a street corner before. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I could make a corner. I have a porch. It's got corners.
Man. But no, I hope that. Shut the hell up! I can't do this anymore. I hope that helps answer your question to what I think they should be doing. But I think what they do is a beautiful thing. I hope they keep going. And I love nerdcore rap, but I'm just getting into it. So let me learn a bit more. And I have so many I haven't even released yet that I know I have uploaded them. I know Cat's uploaded them on my channel. So I just haven't released them yet. So I'll drop more.
I did my job.
Oh my God! Here we see. This is where we start to butt heads.
Yeah. So I really like when they at least make references to like modern stuff, because that's what they did. Before, like when rap first started blowing up and stuff, everyone was making references to stuff that was relevant back then. And I think it's great that we're starting to make references to like newer stuff, even if it's considered like corny right now.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say corny, man. Just listen, lyricism's coming back around. Just you're gonna have people talk shit about Eminem right now. Just don't worry about that stuff and just enjoy what you enjoy. And who cares what anybody else thinks, man? I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut everybody short here soon because I got Karen waiting outside for me, and I gotta let her in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I told her the podcast.
Stay in the car. It's fine. Stay in the
No,
car.
I don't want to leave her in the car. But man, does that help answer your question a bit?
It does. And have a great day, Cliff and Kat.
Thank you, Santaro. We appreciate you. Anytime you want to come in here, please, you're more than welcome to come show love. We enjoy it.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Be safe, okay?
You too. Bye.
All right, bud. Peace out. really quick, I want to see what Joe Newman has to say, and then we're gonna bounce out. Okay, Kat?
That's fine.
Okay. What's going on, Joe?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
How you doing?
Doing good, my friend. How are you?
I can't believe I'm talking to you.
You're talking to me, man. What's going on?
Jesus. How you doing? Fucking hell, that's honestly, I feel a bit starstruck on the phone.
No. Oh no.
Oh,
We
no.
lost him. Don't
Your
be
star
starstruck.
power blew him away.
Oh my god, I'm gonna blow you away. See, her mind instantly went to something dirty. I seen her eye go.
Yeah, Bailey had come in a second ago, totally different subject, to say hello. If you noticed that, she was like,
I seen it. What's up, Joe? We got you back.
Yeah, all I want to do is say thank you so much for the help that you give, because I suffer with really bad PTSD. And since I've only been with you, I'm not a day one or anything like that. I don't pretend to be, but I've been with you about 8 months, and it's going.
8 months.
I heard that. He's been with me for 8
Okay.
months. It's okay if you haven't been a day one, anybody out there. I hope my message or my videos hit you or you come across them. I hope they don't hit you. I hope that you come across them one day, even if I'm not here anymore. I hope they leave an impact. We got you.
Yeah,
We got you back.
I'm just wanted to tell you both that I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart, and thanks for doing the Hank Williams Jr. thing. And I won't keep you both long. Obviously, Karen can't wait out of the car, Cliff. But I want to say God bless you, brother, and take.
Oh
Thank you.
man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, God bless you too, man. I'm so sorry that the Wi-Fi connection keeps dropping you, but
It's your
I'll tell
star
you this.
power.
Oh my God, who am I, fucking Mario?
Because he blows his hair back like,
we got you back. We got you, Joe.
Yeah, it keeps dying, and that I'm just really grateful to have you, Cliff. And Kat, I see you in the messages before, and it goes a long way. It really does.
I want to say this to you, man. I know you said you've been here for 8 months, but I don't care if it was day one, 8 months, one day. I'm just glad that we have you, and we love to have you, and we're grateful. So the feeling's mutual. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. You go multiple ways. You go in every way. Joe, we got you again. Joe, can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I'm really sorry. My connection is pretty low.
It's okay. We'll keep it short. But I just wanted to say thank you right back, because I wouldn't have a channel without you either. So thank you, man. If you ever need me, please don't forget, you can message me on Instagram. Come back to any of these lives anytime and come talk to us, dude. Anytime. Oh, damn it, man. This Wi-Fi connection.
keeps
AT&T
speaking, and it just, his hair is like, what? It's like you hear the wow
Oh
in the
my
background.
God. Stop it. But listen, I really can't keep Karen in the car like this.
It's cool. I gotta pee anyway.
Okay. Guys, we love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. It means the world. If we didn't say it enough during the channel, during the episode, sprinkling my fairy dust on it. That means I'm a fairy. Anyways, go subscribe to Call Me Crazy, please. We would love to have you. I hope it's been linked in the chats. And Call Me Crazy is where we want to grow the channel. That's where we want to have all of our content. We will re-upload all of these, obviously, and put them on there. And Cat's being the smartass. And we will have shorts and stuff like that too. But thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry our Wi-Fi was messed up. Just know that we love you forever and always, and we are blessed to have you. Kat, is there anything you want to say before we bounce out? That's not sexual. Or we can make it very sexual.
No, I'm good. We love you guys, seriously. And thanks for, putting up with me being on screen too. Because, I'm annoying as hell and
And I'm
snotty and
and
sarcastic.
I'm the ugly one, so yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, it depends on what you're into, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. But listen, I love you guys. I'm gonna get stabbed by a 5'1" Latino woman. Wait.
Leave the camera on for that, please.
No. I don't want my if I'm gonna go down, at least she's gonna get away with the murder. Okay. Well, now I just let you know what happened. So fuck, maybe she won't get away with it.
Well, tell her we said hi. And thank you everybody for being here. And on all the channels, since we're everywhere right now, please go to Call Me Crazy Podcast channel, which I put in the chat again. Sign up for the Instagram, message Cliff, blow up his DMs so that he has nothing else to do but answer you. I'm just kidding. Do not harass. That's mean.
Yeah, please go to Call Me Crazy.
And if you see any content drop, do us a favor and throw down a like and drop a comment, help for the algorithm. Maybe more people will, get to see it, do all the marketing, do all the sharey things. Go check out people in the self promo in his Discord and give them some love too, because they deserve it for even putting themselves out there. And if you're struggling, you got this, man. I believe in you.
You're never alone. You're never alone.
Yes.
You got two people here that'll rock with you anytime. We got your back. Okay. We love you. Thank you for hanging out with us. This was a nice little 3 hour. What we got a little dance. We're out. I love you guys. Call Me Crazy, episode 5. Thousands more to come. But you guys make it happen. So keep calling in. We love you. We're out.